Okay,
I don't like other people
and
watching.
so last session, you guys decided to let Alovir and Jungrak stay in their own home for the night, opting to go to an inn altogether, with a few people, namely Killian and Mason, making a big deal about Salazar spending the night with Mason. They did so. Freyla and Kunal and Dandy stayed together, and Freyla at that point suggested that maybe he try and figure out what Dandy is. Then it was the 15th of Vorin. Rubyx and Salazar went to go get materials for the Infinite Flask. Freyla gets a Frost Metal Rapier. Kunal gets more arrows. Jungrak gave money to Alavir so she could run errands, and he watched Leonin while Mason stayed with him.
We're in town, right?
No, you're not. So, Salazar, after everyone's come back from shopping and stuff, takes Mason down to the docks and teaches her how to not drown. Not how to swim, but how to not drown. Killian went to the monastery. He meets a person named Eldon who attempts to cast a legend lore to gain insight into Killian's past. Instead, he feels pain when he tries to do this and can't get any information from it, tells Killian that he will look into it. Killian is then told by Winona that the Water Navani are having trouble with elementals breaching the portal boundary within the Great Iodrinian Lakes. The group goes there. They meet Valoran, who is the leader of the Water Navani. And you guys fought some water elementals. We now pick up in the aftermath of the fight. All of you more or less soaked. And some
Would you say it's raining?
Would you say it's what?
Raining.
It's not raining.
No.
All right. Well, it's raining in the music.
Okay. But there is water flowing nearby. You guys are in this underground cavern. Once again, there's almost like this bubble over the town of Elordis, which is where the Water Navani live, that kind of reveals the sunlight, like shafting in from above. There's also an underground lake, which has a pulsing blue energy source, light source, something source at the bottom, which you guys can perhaps ascertain is the portal that leads to the plane of water. Alright.
Wait, it's just under us?
You guys are on the border of the lake. This is the town of Elordis behind you, where I'm clicking right now. And then over here is the lake. So you guys are on solid grounds, but there's an underground lake beneath the greater Iodrinian lakes.
Aren't we? Yeah,
you guys
we're
have
in like
lake
a cave
section.
system.
Wow.
Yeah, now let's get back to it. I'm currently laying on the ground in exhaustion.
Had 1 health.
Yes.
Dandy's on top of you. She's gonna heal you.
Dandy comes up and kind of like buzzes on your chest a little bit. You feel like your wounds begin to close.
You get 3 healing.
Out fucking standing.
Amazing.
It seems like the pollen that Dandy released isn't exactly working well when you're completely covered in water, but it's like mixing up, it's like clotting in places. Kind of have to brush it off. If you have allergies, you're just fucked. Got pollen stuck to you, clinging to you.
Okay, I only have 1 charge left.
Well, if we weren't covered in water, I'd be sweating really hard right now.
Alright. I'll stand myself back up and start walking towards the party.
Well, that could have gone worse. I think it went pretty well.
I didn't get hit once.
Not dead yet, so
Not dead yet.
went pretty well.
That's a man right there.
So, like, if you get hit, does that make you a woman? Like if you don't get hit, does that make you a woman, Salazar? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. I am implying that despite these two people right here, and he points to Freyla and Mason, despite them fighting very valiantly, that they are somehow less than Jungrak.
Can you like slap the misogyny out of him, Mason?
It was sarcasm, Killian.
You need to work on your sarcasm. If nobody can understand it, I would say it's pretty bad.
Alright,
Yes,
if
I
we're
do
done being
believe-
awkward, I'd like to go rest now.
I would like to believe that women can take a hit or two. Oh my god.
That's
You know what?
Don't take
that's a-
that out of
I'm gonna let you
context.
guys finish the conversation. I'm
That's
going to
a
go.
quote.
I'm going to go sit down.
Everyone
Okay,
knew what Rubyx was trying to get at, but
I'm gonna take a short rest. God damn it.
He somehow managed to roll a critical fail without even rolling. It's incredible.
Rubyx is no longer with us.
Salazar comes back and just pats you on the back.
How does one do a
I
short rest
understand
again?
how it feels. I understand. I understand what you're going through all the time.
Oh my god, I don't need this sympathy.
So just to be sure, what's the situation? So we see the portal to the plane of water or whatever, and we just dealt with people that came out of it.
Yes.
Yeah, we just killed the creatures that came out.
Scary shit.
Hey, where's what's her name that brought us here? You, person.
Leonin. Are you trying to
Fenla'or.
find her?
She's like not even near us.
I mean, you guys are on the outskirts of the town. Like, she's
Hey,
not like,
can we
she's
tell
not
her to
just,
run
like,
or something?
standing there watching you guys do
Hey,
this.
Salazar, I have a question. Do you know anything about the plane of water? Like, is it like a fucking just ocean or like?
Yes, that's the... I mean, I don't know a ton about it. I'm not well versed, but it is essentially an ocean. But imagine if the whole world was an ocean.
I don't know if we're
So
equipped
Mason's
for
favorite
that.
place.
Yeah,
The whole world is
I-
ocean? Hell no.
I don't know if we're equipped for that.
Probably not. Also, we probably shouldn't just waltz into the portal.
Which is why I wanted to see if maybe Valoran or whatever her name is maybe has something. At the very least, maybe something for Mason.
Wait,
Wait, are we
you
supposed to
want
go through it?
You want to go in, like, soon?
I mean, isn't that what we're dealing? I thought that's what we were supposed to do, or am I misinterpreting?
I think we're just supposed to, like, control the elemental problem, but you can
They
ask
just-
Leonin.
Oh, I mean, fine. I'm fine with sitting here, but like,
I think we were just supposed to, like, put the... You know, let's talk to Leonin.
Right, I say our job here is finished. I hope.
Hasn't it just begun?
could we say before we left we take a short rest?
You guys could take a short rest. You guys can gather yourselves on the beach of this underground lake and go ahead and take your short rest, everybody.
Nice.
So, Rachel, you can ask Victor how this works, but your item lets you do a certain thing with short rest.
So am I supposed to ask Victor how this works?
You have the same.
Yeah, because he's
end
used it
as me.
before, so I don't really actually know exactly what it does.
Yeah, so you roll your short rest hit die, and then whatever you roll plus the modifier, you double it.
33 plus 5 times 2 is
Ooh.
10.
That was
I rolled it.
spicy.
I rolled a 7 plus 3, so that's a 10. And since I have the same pendant as you do, I get 20 hit points back.
Nice, so I get 6.
What's your constitution?
12
Okay.
plus 1.
You roll a 2.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. Thanks for asking.
Oh god.
It was so close. So close to
It's so
greatness.
far.
Do I see Valoran?
This is very strange. I don't have access to my character.
Yeah, so you guys make your way into the town after
Are you
gathering
really Rubyx?
yourself onto the beach, and you see the
Hold
water
up.
genasi woman standing in the center of the town square. She kind of like looks over her shoulder, then turns around as she sees you all approaching. I take it that you might have encountered the water elementals.
Just a few. I wanted to know, like, so are we just supposed to stand near it forever?
No.
Like,
I was asking the monastery for help controlling their numbers. They were getting a little too brazen, but I assume you have dealt with them. If you have dealt with them, then they go into a bit of a it's like when you hurt a wild animal. They retreat for a bit.
okay.
So what you're saying is they'll be back.
They will, but with enough time for us to maybe prepare.
Should we hang around when they come back? Try and
Can
put
we
an end to
close the
this for
portal?
longer?
They will be gone for a decent amount of time. I will let Vinona know when they may come back. With the loss of our artifacts and the thinning drawing near, these things are getting a lot harder to control. The thinning is something that we struggle with every year, but now we are struggling just as much, and it's not even that time of year yet. I might have overstepped. Do you all know what listening even is?
No.
Hey Ben, do I
I've
know
heard
if
of it, but I don't know.
Care to give us a refresher?
It's a holiday.
She'll just update you all. The thinning is a recognized holiday, but it is more recognized because of how regular it occurs. It is something that is meant to be observed because it's not exactly something we celebrate. It's not a holiday. It's not a exciting time. It is the time when the boundaries between the material plane and many other planes are very thin. It is
So,
basically
how do you celebrate such an occurrence?
well, that is the exact point. It is not really a celebration. It is on the calendar.
Oh,
much as
it's
the cel-
merely an observed
Yes,
Ah,
it's an
holiday.
event. It's as much as a lunar eclipse might be on the calendar. Except the reason that we put it on the calendar is to make people aware, because it is a rather dangerous day of the year.
Do you think that since you don't have that artifact, you should probably seek help from either the monasteries or the Fenless Watch to help contain them?
I do believe we will have to swallow what pride we have, and many of the other Navani tribes that I have been in contact with will also need to swallow their pride and get involved with their governments.
Well, I know it can be tough to abandon your pride, but you should always accept help where you can get it.
You're right. But yes, we've been in contact with the government officials already. We are planning around the event. We don't know how much good it will do, but we are planning around the event.
Alright.
Yeah, oh yes, your payment for your help. And she pulls out like a little bag of gold. There should be about 700 gold pieces in there. So 100 for all.
Much appreciated.
So you guys can add your 100 gold if you'd like.
We're rich.
Yeah.
Is Jose dead?
No,
I
I'm
think his
keeping
mom
all
said
of it.
something.
Oh, okay.
You said 100.
Yeah.
1 hundo.
You want this gold, you can take it out of my cold, dead hands.
Challenge accepted.
I think I should
No.
take a hit or two. Rubyx content redacted. Maybe context redacted. Well, the person who took you here on the boat could take you back now. You're welcome to stay within our little village for the night. As guests, but you do not need to stay. I think that we could handle it a lot better now. At least until we get more supplemental help from the Fenla'or Watch.
Right.
But we do appreciate your help. I know you have been compensated, but it is a bit of a trek to come down here. You came at the high recommendation of Winona Ba, of the Elite Monastery.
Wait, we got paid. Did I miss that?
Yeah, you always got all
Everybody but you.
Yeah, everyone but Killian got 100.
Alright, cool.
Yes, who wants gold? And Killian didn't answer, so he didn't get it.
Who wants gold? Everybody raises their hand. Killian's in deep thought.
Alright, well, I'm done thinking. I added the 100 gold.
So, we'll be saying, or would you like to head back? There's still plenty of daylight to get home. I assume you came from either Valon-Varor or Zizia?
So, is that all we needed to do?
Yes, sir.
I think we should stay just in case anything else rears its head.
That is what you wish.
Unless you think it's safe to where we're not needed anymore.
We are familiar with the patterns of these elementals. They take a hit, they get afraid. They are not exactly. They're not exactly beings of intelligence. They are rather behavioral. I don't know how to explain it properly, but you hit them, they retreat for a certain amount of days, and then they may come back. They never come back much stronger than the last time, though.
Lauren, just a quick question. Does the name Horus mean anything to you?
Glorious. I believe you might have asked me about. No, you didn't. You guys just asked if she saw somebody. No, the name Horus does not ring a bell to me.
Would she know anything about the orb?
No. Are you asking her that? Or are you asking like one of your party members that?
Should we ask her about the orb?
It's up to you. I don't care.
Who has it?
I think you do.
Kunal.
It's either you or Kunal.
The water one?
Yeah,
Kunal has
The
the
water?
Yeah, it's my baby.
Thought Dandy was your baby.
Yeah, this is Dandy's baby as well.
Dandy's
Oh.
my baby.
Oh,
The orb
okay.
is Dandy's baby. Now we need to find a baby for the orb.
Like a Russian
Should we
doll.
ask her about the orb then?
So is someone looking at the orb? Should I pull it out?
Matryoshka.
Yeah, probably.
If you want to ask her.
Dandy, get the orb.
Flies into your pack and just like straining, like flapping as hard as it can, pulls out this big orb.
It's like BD
Yeah,
when he jumps
girl.
into the crate, starts rummaging around.
She kind of Leonin kind of cocks her head to the side. I am familiar with that orb. At some time it was housed within the Temple of Umbuli, yes?
Yeah, that's where we found it.
Yes, it is not a Water Nivani artifact per se. It is very old. It predates us.
Oh.
It's an object that is almost condensed essence of the plane of water. That is the extent of my knowledge. It was more under the jurisdiction of your government, the Empire. we did not have claim to this artifact.
Do you know anything about its properties?
Specifically relating to... Well, I don't know much about its properties. All I know is that as the story goes, the legend is that it is during the last great elemental war, when the elemental evil cult was operating on this earth. When all Hydra was killed, the demon of sorts from the plane of water, the god of water, when she was killed, or rather, I guess temporarily killed, because those things don't truly ever die, she left behind condensed essence of the plane of water, which is... What is that orb? It is the orb of the plane of water.
Alright.
Does that clear up your question?
Well, it's more than we already didn't know, so I suppose so.
I'm glad I could help. I am sorry that I cannot help more. I do not know the extent to which your sway or power goes, but any Empire archives... I don't know if monastery archives would have kept documentation of this specific item, but Imperial Archives might. That is the best I can offer you. Has it been causing you problems? The item itself, not obtaining it.
No, nothing's really happened with this. It's just it's nice to have and hold.
Alright. It is fortuitous that those holding an essence of the plane of water came to protect the elemental portal. Once again, you may stay, but I do not feel the danger that lurks beyond the waters at the moment. If that sets your soul at ease, Imperial soldier.
You heard the lady. She says we can leave.
Can battle hero.
Alright. Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay.
If not needed here, we can be alright.
Yes, but once again, thank you. You are always welcome in Ortis, and if I have ever need for someone to slay more water elementals, I'm sure I can talk to Winona.
Absolutely. I will. I'll do the little salute.
She gives you a
And
She doesn't really understand like what it is, only that it's like a sign of respect, and she gives you also a little like head nod bow.
Mm-hmm. I guess if no one has any objections, I mean, I'm sure Mason and Kunal want to get out of here, so.
Yes.
Yes, we get back on a boat. That should be exciting,
Indubitably.
Mason.
Oh, my favorite pastime.
What, holding Salazar's hand?
Well,
Yes,
we
actually. Do I get to do that this time?
Is that supposed to help with the boat sickness?
He just goes like this.
Are you gonna hold Kunal's hand too, Salazar?
Sure, Kunal, would you like to hold my hand?
I can hold Rubyx's. His looks sturdier.
Fair enough.
Sturdier?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Metal wood?
Are you specifically holding his fake hand?
Yes.
Alright, yeah, you guys get back on the ferry boats, the runes kind of flare to life. You guys rise out of the underground caves as the water kind of like shifts away and opens up an entrance out. And you guys make your way back at a
Dang.
rapid pace towards the docks of Elon.
I
didn't
we
know we
unlocked
were on
fast
Splash
travel,
One.
y'all.
As the tiered city begins to come.
During the boat ride, can I like try to examine the orb?
Sure.
Because we kind of like know a little bit about it, but like
You have what Rubyx has told you, which is the properties of which what it does. You have what Winona has told you. But yeah, Kunal still has it, but you can like ask him if you can look it over and stuff.
While we're on the ferry, I just want to mention that, like, you know, to the party, I'll just be like, you know, more and more it seems that answers to whatever questions we have seem to point more and more towards the Imperial Archives. So, you know, I'm not I'm not commanding or anything, but I think if you know, unless some attack appears in the Lanvaror, I think maybe our next move should be maybe to use our newfound access to those archives to fill in the gaps to whatever questions we have, be it related to Horus or not.
We have access to Imperial Archive.
I do.
Well,
Which means you
specifically, you could petition within the Senate to get into the Imperial Archives.
Oh, I gotta sweet talk people. That sounds fun. That sounds fun.
Finally, his ace time to shine.
Okay.
Killian's like, I don't do small talk.
Freyla,
So
you want to examine this? Are you attempting to focus on the object in a way?
sure. Let's see what I can do. Let's see if I can read into this any.
You kind of hold on to the orb. You look it over a lot. You turn it over in your hands. There's a faint little flickering like blue within the midst of it. It always is glowing a little bit, but you notice that there's a kind of like almost like shard of energy deep within the orb. The features of it are all the same. It's a smooth, just sphere. But as you focus harder on it, you begin to feel like almost like this, a connection being made. It's not finalized, but the more you spend time with it, the more you focus on it, you can tell that a connection is being made similar to one you've already made. But the issue with this connection is almost that it's mixing with your own that already exists.
Okay.
It's almost like it almost feels like it's being tugged in two directions.
Huh.
It seems like, as you're focusing on it, it seems doable, but the direct consequences of this on decisions you've already made are not clear.
Mom says it's my turn with the magical item.
So would you like to continue focusing on it?
I'll stop for now, I guess.
Okay.
I don't want this thing exploding in the middle of the ocean.
It doesn't seem like there's something volatile happening. It's more like within your own self that you feel like things changing.
Alright, well, Freyla doesn't want to do a soul search right now.
Yeah. So you set the orb down, like the tether that has begun to form on you kind of just like rests. Part of the tether has already formed, but it is not really latched onto you.
Okay.
But you guys make it back to the tiered city of Fenla'or, to the docks as the sun is beginning to set on the 15th of the Lord. Would you guys like to go back to the inn? Would you guys like to go back to Jungrak's house? What's the plan right now? Also, I guess you guys were talking in the... Actually, you guys were talking in the vehicle about your next move, so you might want to do that real quick, I guess.
Did I ever get my sword added to my inventory?
No, because I forgot to do that this week.
I'm going home.
Terrible DM, 2 out of 10.
I'll do it tomorrow. I apologize. I did like no D&D stuff this week. At like the end of the week, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do more stuff in the south just in case they end up going there, and I just didn't do it.
He didn't do anything. 1 out of 10. Terrible. Terrible.
I did this session. So you want to go to
Yes.
Fenla'or specifically?
Yes. I don't
Alright.
think. I mean, unless anyone has any pressing matters they want to get to, I think it would be the next best move to. You know, I just think information is key, and I think we've had a fair share of times that they get the upper hand on us just because we're uninformed, and I think if it's a resource we have on hand, we should make use of it.
I happen to have
It's a good
something
argument to me.
in mind that I could do in Fenla'or, so
Which one's
I
Fenla'or?
would-
Then we're in a big town again.
Fenla'or
Can we
is
can we pull up the
capital.
big map?
Yes, I can pull up a big map for you.
We
it's the
were
one
there
with like
for
the
a while,
4
right?
quadrants. Yeah.
Fenla'or is the 4 quadrant city. It's the one map that I actually drew. And
That
was
is where we found
miserable
Dandy.
drawing it.
Maybe I could
Alright.
find out more about Dandy there.
Well, it's all the same to you guys. I'd like to spend a couple days in Alonvaror before we go anywhere.
That's not an issue with me. It gives me a couple days to get Rubyx working on that flask.
Alright. Would you guys like to
Wait.
treat this as like a
Why
sort of...
can't?
Is this something that there is like a specific, like, big action you want to do, battle as Jungrak, or is this like you want to just like in-game kind of spend time with your family?
Yes?
Oh,
So,
Boy,
like,
this was a this or that, and you said yes.
so like, is this like a downtime thing where like you'd like to just like hang with your family, talk?
Pretty much.
Okay, so we're
But,
gonna
like-
treat these. So how many days would you
Yeah.
rather stay in Alonvaror?
Well, I need to wait at least one more for the armor.
Okay, so you guys are gonna stay in Alonvaror. We'll say like another 2 days, and we'll consider these days downtime instead of playing them out completely. You guys can each go one by one. Tell me what you want to do with these 2 days. So since Jungrak seems to have an idea of what he wants to do, what would you like to do?
Well, I mean, I'd probably just spend time with Aluvira. Probably take her somewhere.
Yuck.
Was that
Dang.
Freyla or Victor?
I'm also going to talk to her more
Yeah.
about what she told me,
Yeah.
which I think everybody might have gotten kicked for,
Okay.
but I'm not sure.
Yeah. So you spend time with your family and Aluvira, and in a moment we will kick everybody out for that little conversation.
All right.
Does anybody know what they want to do? For sure.
Yes.
Okay, Killian.
Sure.
So a majority of my time, I do want to spend hanging out with Aline as much as I can. But like that'll be when I'm not annoying Rubyx to work on the flask.
Yeah.
And we don't have to play it out, but I do at one point want to have done some form of double date with Mason Salazar.
At some point. Maybe
Yeah.
not in this 2-day downtime, because we're
Yeah.
trying to like, I guess, do this quicker.
Yeah, I don't wanna like play it out. I was just saying like I just
Yeah,
if
no,
the
I
four
know
of
what
us
you
ended
mean.
up at a bar, like Mason wouldn't say no. Mason's always down, right, Mason?
Yeah.
But it's just a majority of my time is hanging out with Tifa and annoying James.
Tifa.
The lean.
Yeah.
eh?
I want to keep
Freyla.
learning to swim.
Oh, you want to keep learning to swim. So Salazar will spend the next 2 days with you. Not tons of time in the water. Like, in as many increments as you deem fit for yourself, because there's no fast rush on learning this. But what I will say is, if you spend the next 2 days and at least like 3 hours a day trying to learn how to swim, you can gain a swimming speed of 10.
Nice.
Actually, wait. Everyone's movement speed in swimming is like just half their movement speed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Except mine.
Yeah, it sounds like
Okay.
it's water's just
You can gain a movement speed of 5. And then you could dash
nice.
and you could get 10.
Whoa.
Listen, she was the one who chose to be someone who doesn't know how to swim, so.
I don't think he saw that, but I like it.
Okay. So, Rubyx, I assume that at least part of your time, but not all your time needs to be spent making this flask. In fact, it's probably a very low tier top, like, low...
Low tier to him.
Low energy requirement project for you. So if you wanted to work on other things, you could. But you don't have to.
You know, I'll take the time to work on a new thing.
Okay. What would you like to work on?
You know how we talked about that one thing with the shovel that I have?
Yes.
Like a long time ago.
I don't remember exactly what it was, but you wanted to do something with the shovel.
I combined a shovel with a grappling hook.
Okay. And the purpose of the shovel grappling hook was to do what?
Sort of act like just another maneuver-based weapon, but like not like like it can interchange between like being a rope or being.
So you just want like almost like a makeshift grappling hook for like getting to like higher places, maybe?
Yeah, but like it's also like, you know, like it can serve as a shovel.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you say that requires Tinker's tools?
Yeah. So,
Can I help him?
Yeah. The
I am
tinkerers are added again. So Rubyx, go ahead and make a tinkering check, and since he's giving you the help action, you can do it with advantage. So the tinkering check is just a roll plus your intelligence plus your proficiency.
I don't know why I'm proficient in Tinker's tools, but I am.
Okay, so plus my proficiency plus my intelligence. So that is a 24.
24. Okay.
Yep. Because I wrote a 17.
Okay, so you don't have to put a lot of effort into this. Since you were given the shovel, you have your own rope. It really is just a matter of trial and error and figuring out how the springs go together, making the lock mechanism. You don't even have to spend money on this. You just end up using the materials you have available to you, and you make quite the effective little grappling hook. So
I was gonna call it a hook spade.
a hook spade. Okay, so you make the hook spade. So the hook spade can basically negate any requirements that would have you climb like a cliff face of maximum. Like without any checks, you could climb like 10 to 20 foot like cliffs, no problem. 30 foot and beyond is like where checks would have to be made. But its maximum is 50 and its lowest is obviously like 10 feet probably.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be sturdy enough for like a fight, so I shouldn't use it. But it's there as a blunt weapon, maybe.
Yeah. So now I need you to make the check for the everlasting flask. And you can also make advantage because there's no way Killian's not helping you with this one.
I mean, am I able to help if it's not with Tinker's supplies?
Actually, no. This is just it's not really like this is more like him welding magic into it.
So I can't help.
I'll
pat your forehead when you sweat.
We'll say for the sake of this that
sweat.
you can make it with advantage.
Killian, will you please attach my prosthetic arm onto me? As I work on
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, like he changes out like parts that are getting like squeaky, like as like you're in the process of doing it, like just like constantly like almost like that person who's just always like, what can I do to help? What can I do to help? I'll do this. What'd you get?
It's the same. It's like a tinker check, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. So that is 22.
22. You managed to carve the runes using the chalk. You do have to put in, I believe it was 50 gold.
I'll cover it.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Wait. Okay. So
I'll cover it. I said.
Let me
Total.
double check. Let me
Everything I created was just 50 gold
Let me check.
because
Wait a second. Yeah, everything you created was just 50 gold, but I think it actually might be less. So don't take it away yet.
Oh, I already removed the 50 gold. It's
Actually,
back.
no, it'd be 25 gold, because the ruling on the field for me is if you are a high enough level as an artificer to take a specific item as your whatever it's called, the cost to create the item is reduced by like 25% of the original cost. If you're trying to make something that's outside of the like artificer list, then it's a higher cost.
okay, makes sense.
So 25 gold.
I removed it.
Thank you for your patronage.
I just put money into my Rubyx ATM.
So Freyla and Kunal, do either of you guys know what you'd like to be doing?
Yeah,
I wanna
before
spend it in the
before we
woods,
start working on
hunting.
the flask, I'll approach Rubyx when Killian isn't there. Like,
Oh boy.
and maybe for that flask you're making, unlimited alcohol. That's great, but maybe after you if you use it too much in one day, it starts like spitting out water instead.
A fail
Wait, we already made it. It's too late.
Well, it could be.
Well,
This
clear
is
'em out.
when we got off the boat.
We already made it, Rubyx.
This is when we got off the boat.
We all happened
listen.
simultaneously. You just happened to go first in the game.
We
We made it.
please no.
Well, to
I-
answer Freyla's question, yes, this is just an iteration, and we could iterate on such a invention. To
Just in case we
include
have to have our
water.
party at full ability at times, and maybe a bit of I guess discipline with that item.
Fine, Freyla. If I drink way too much,
Hey,
one
you're
night,
not there.
you
You're
can-
not there.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not. I thought we were all together.
Oh yeah, Rubyx got pulled aside to talk to Freyla about this.
Did I notice this?
No.
Oh my god.
I fucking hate Freyla. I swear.
Freyla's the new Rubyx? I mean, Atreus?
Absolutely.
Just freaking teleports or blinks in, takes your flask, blinks out, comes back with.
I brought you a chicken instead.
Alright, Kunal, is there anything you'd like to do for the 2 days?
I want to be in the woods hunting because I'm tired of buying rations.
Okay. Yeah, you can actually, since you are skilled in this mapping and you've done many hunts in your life, you managed to get... In 2 days, you managed to, if you salt the meat, you would manage to get yourself basically a week's worth of supplies for food.
Nice.
Oh, and then can I try to use the orb again? Like the water one? I want to know what this tethering was all about.
Yeah, so, screw it. I'm removing everybody except for Brittany.
The tether?
Oh?
Wait,
Oh wait, I removed Brittany anyway.
not again.
It's too late. I already
No.
removed
Yeah!
Alright.
Ooh.
So essentially,
Oh, no.
the pact that you made to basically the
Bloodhunter.
Blood Hunter is a pact essentially that is with your vampirism. So like, you make a pact with essentially where all vampires get their power, which is the Shadowfell.
Okay.
So what is essentially happening is your pact with the Shadowfell is not deteriorating, but there is some other pact being intertwined in it, and you don't even know the consequences of what might happen if you make the pact with this board, or what the pact may be with. Is essentially what I was trying to say without like revealing it to
Same.
them.
Yeah.
But I wanted to just explain it to you a bit better, like, because Freyla would understand that.
Okay.
Because it's like, it's a familiar feeling, like you're feeling like a pact being made, essentially.
Is there any way I could talk to the thing before I make a pact, or is it like...
It's weird. It's not like the Shadow Sphere. It's not something that like you try talking to it and there's no response. But one thing you do sort of feel is it's almost like the emotions of how you go through with this pact seem to guide what the pact seems to be forming on. So like, for example, like, this pact is very alignment based. So however Freyla views this as, be it like just another means to an end, whether or not, like, it's really based on like Freyla's alignment essentially, what the pact is being made with, and it's something that, because of the nature of the object, it's kind of like going in a little blind, which I'm sure Freyla doesn't like.
Okay. That's fair.
Like,
Alright,
it's not something that seems malicious. It's just, since you
You
don't
don't
know
know
the 100% what the thing is, you don't know the consequences.
It's just like a shot in the dark, basically.
Yeah. There's nothing
Okay.
malicious about the orb. It doesn't seem to be like trying to force you into this pact. You don't feel drawn to it in any way, any more than like you do as like just a person who's interested in like the power of the object. So it's very different from the Shadow Sphere when you interact with it.
Right.
The Shadow Sphere is always like, almost like there's always a pull to it. This is just kind of there.
Gotcha.
Alright, would you like me to bring everyone back in now?
Should we just join the other one?
Nah.
Okay.
Hello, everybody.
Liar.
Huh?
He said he was going to let me stay and then he kicked me out.
Who's
I didn't
that?
mean to. You could have come back in.
Dang.
Whatever.
That's the thing. I just happened to grab you first, and then I was like, well, it's too late.
That's what we call rude, Benjamin.
Yeah, that's me. Alright, so I think we got everybody to do what they wanted to do. Oh, wait, no. Well, this is awkward. Hey, everybody, you get to leave again.
I mean, you don't have to.
Aha! Joke's on you. I'm already gone.
I mean, you don't have to.
So, what did you want to talk about?
I mean, I guess really just the revelation that I'm coming to.
Alright.
That I feel the need to go there, despite saying that I didn't want to anymore.
Okay, so you just I'll just
I'm really
assume that you
just.
said that.
I'm really
like,
just
out here.
venting, I guess.
Yeah, you're venting.
Yeah.
All of your... Well, this is hard to fully understand exactly what you're going through. Hard to understand the emotions you may be going through. But what I would say is maybe try to get some fresh air on the matter. Try to maybe go with Killian to the Fenla'or. Go there, stretch your legs a bit, think about it more, and if the calling is still there after all that, then I think you should pursue it. Give it time to not fester, but initiate itself.
See if it's more than just a passing feeling.
Exactly. I'm sure that this is going to be a long-term thing, but you know, maybe it isn't. Maybe you are just feeling that feeling because of how close you are to the mountains. I am not trying to stop you, but I am trying to guide you towards maybe making an informed decision for yourself.
And that's why I came to ask for your opinion.
Of course. And I appreciate you coming to ask my opinion. I really do. I think that you should hold on to the feeling for a little bit, and if the feeling is still there, then I think you should, of course, pursue it.
Right. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll let it go for now, and I'll revisit it after I've let it sit.
Alright. That sounds well enough for me.
Thanks for hearing.
Of course. Is there anything else you'd like to talk to her for, or should I just bring her back in?
No. Outside of memes.
Alright, sorry about that, everybody.
Jungrak
just
pulls
forgot
out this
that I-
Unacceptable.
Tex aloe vera spare coochie, ma'am.
Shut up.
A spare crema cooch.
Lady on.
Shut up.
Alright, so you guys spend your downtime relaxing in the city for a few days. Some of you not relaxing, but maybe doing what others might not consider relaxing, but maybe relaxing for you, as Rubyx doesn't stop working the 2 days that he is there, working on new inventions, tinkering with them. But yeah, so that means that it is going to be not the 16th, not the 17th, but the 18th
Oh, yeah.
of Orin.
I would have gone and picked up that armor at
The
this point.
20th of
Yeah.
Lavorin?
It is the
So-
18th of Orin.
How does that... I know what the magical effect is, but as far as AC, what does that do for me?
AC, it doesn't increase your AC at all.
Okay, so it's the same as the adamantine chain shirt.
Yes, except the effects are kind of,
It's got that magical thing.
yeah, since you got the shield as well, you have, like, and by the way, the shield, like, just so that there's no complications, every long rest, the shield and armor resets. So let's say you have, like,
Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah, let's say if you have one charge on it, like, one day, you don't get, like, to roll that over, I guess.
I figured it was going to be per combat.
I'll say per day, because, like, you could get into, like, two combats in one day, and it'd be kind of weird to, like, have, like, the 2 charges that you had in the last fight just vanish.
Alright. Well, we'll approach that whenever it becomes relevant again, which will probably be soon.
Okay. So, I guess you guys should discuss as a group. Salazar not really included in this conversation because it's more a conversation for you guys.
Alright. So what's the plan, Killian?
Well, I feel I should mention that my access isn't like absolute. I'm basically like, how do you put it? It's possible now. Like I could arrange. What was it? I can arrange for the Senate petition.
You need permission to access the archives, but now you're cleared to enter.
Right. It's more like this gives me a foot in the door that we wouldn't have had beforehand. So
maybe you should ask Winona exactly what you need to do, unless you know what you need to do.
I mean, she's told me what the mark can get me, and for as long as I can remember, my job has been dealing with politically annoying people. So, well, this isn't any different from what I did for years before. I started adventuring with you guys, so. And plus, Rubyx says he has something he wants to do in Fenla'or as well. Does anyone have any objections to Fenla'or?
Not an objection, maybe a statement. I've been thinking about this for the past 2 days.
Uh-oh.
I was thinking I might stay here and actually do what I set out to do, which was visit the Water Navani.
But we just visited the Water Navani.
I know, but a more extended visit. I don't know if there's an objection. If you guys would like me to come along with you to Fenla'or, I will do so. If you feel compelled to bring me along, then I will go with you, but I don't know.
Looks at Mason.
What you gonna do with the Water Navani?
Well, learn about their culture, specifically. I'm also due to maybe see the Air Navani as well. And I'm hoping that the connection with Leonin might help me get a foot in the door over at the Air Navani.
They seem pretty
Alright.
civilized. Did you have any plans to do a sort of homestay with perhaps one of their...
Homestay.
Right.
No, I think it wouldn't hurt to go by boat every day. I'll be staying at the inn. I have enough money to sustain myself here. But if there's... I assume it's going to be a short trip to Fenla'or. I mean, you guys will either go there by boat or by carriage, and then you'll be back. I assume you might be coming back to Fenla'or, and if you're not, I can send to you and figure out what's going on.
Do me a favor and maybe stop by the monastery a few times. Give me an update on a lean here and there.
Yes, of course. Yeah, I can do that for you. But there's no objections. Killian, I know you might be doing something rather bold, so do you need me there for that endeavor?
You know, every
my
part of
friendship.
while I appreciate the moral support, and while I do support seeing you be like this around the Masons some more, I'd agree with you that maybe you should take some time to do what you said you were going to do. And don't worry, we'll bring Mason right back. She can swim now.
Well,
That's meta.
She can float now.
well, okay, well, yeah. I will just be here in Alon Varol for the time being. I figured it's not of a great importance, but you know, I went to Fenla'or already. I've seen the capital. I'd like to get to know what I came down here for, or up here for, I suppose.
Fine, whatever. Go hang out with your new Nirvani friends. We don't want you here anyway.
If you have such an objection, I'd be
No,
willing to
no.
listen to it.
Go learn, study, make friends, get your foot in the door.
Is it meta to call him a simp?
I do care about you, Mason, but I do need to do this.
Salazar, if you're going to stay in Alon Varor, if you don't want to stay at a tavern, I'm sure my wife would be happy to have you.
You can babysit.
Well, perhaps I'll talk to her about that, but well, I don't want to.
We appreciate the help that you provided us thus far, but you have your own goals that you need to do. You should probably give yourself a little time. I'm sure we'll cross paths again.
I'm sure we will, and
Al.
Mason, if it makes you feel any better, I will be sending to you at least once a day.
I'm gonna put my hand out for a handshake with Salazar.
He's gonna give you it's a firm handshake, but you're clearly stronger, and you like crush his hand in your. Like, he doesn't give you like a wet noodle handshake, but like you're just stronger than him.
Oh, what?
When you go like this,
Yeah, he
or you
doesn't go
just
like
put your
this.
hand there
He
and then you
gives, like,
squeeze it.
Yeah, he gives a good handshake, but he gets crushed
Does
by you.
that?
Is that to your liking, Miss Mason?
Yeah, whatever.
Alright.
She's gonna pout.
He'll come over and kind of like put his arm around you and rub your shoulder. Will you try to pull away, or will you just pout with him nearby?
She's just gonna pout and stand there.
Killian's gonna give him a hug.
Yeah, he'll give you a hug. I do indeed, in fact, intend to see you guys at least in like a week. So this is not a goodbye forever. I'm going to be in the city, and if I'm not, I'll send it to you.
Already checked out.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll have all the gifts ready for Mason when we get back. So, right, Mason?
You better.
Salvador just sighs.
You know, probably one for every day that you're not here.
Let's Killian. So, how are you traveling by? You guys traveling by carriage like you said you wanted to? Well,
yeah.
By what you two of you said you wanted to.
Yeah, why not? How far is it by carriage?
By carriage, if you guys actually buy a carriage.
Yeah, we could just pay for teleportation again. We could all chip in like we did last time.
So you guys would be on main roads. You guys could pass outside of. Give me a second. Oops. How much was that?
How much was it? How much was the teleportation? I don't remember.
Dude, the fucking boat ride from Zagia to Fenla'or was like 5 days.
Yeah.
And it's a 2-day boat ride to Zagia. We should probably just take the L and teleport. It's like 200. It's like 200 gold or something.
Total.
You guys could do that. It's 250 gold. But you guys would also have to teleport back. But if you guys took a carriage on the main roads, which the main roads actually give like a little bit of a buff to that, it would take about the same time that it took you guys to go by riverboat.
Which was 2 days?
You guys took I believe
it
was like 4 days to get to no, hold on. You guys went from Zagia. That was like 3 days. It would take you guys like 5 days to go by this. And it would cost you like maybe 20 gold. Not even that. I think it would cost you less. Yeah, because it's silver. It costs you like 10 gold maybe.
Okay, well then.
It's really up to you. I'm not trying to dissuade you.
I mean, I'm for the carriage ride, but it seemed like you wanted to hop on this, which is why I suggested just teleporting.
Yeah, honestly, out of character, teleporting is great. In character,
it's costly though. When we have money to burn, it's not going to be that bad, but we're not there yet.
It's 250 by 6, right?
Yeah.
So like, since Dandy counts as half a person, should Kunal cover the cost of teleporting Dandy?
If I put it
Well, it's not per person, right? It's like for the whole group.
Part of me.
Yeah, it's literally just the group. 250
It's flat.
for a flat rate. It doesn't really matter how many people go.
So it's like 42 per person.
I'm down to drop 42 gold.
That's fine by me.
Okay.
alright.
Alright.
Subtracting
so, is that
more
the
gold.
consensus?
Yes. 42. And then 2 people pay 41.
How much am I paying?
You guys could just
I already
say who
paid
pays less.
42.
Whoever has the least money should pay the less. But it's only 1 gold, so it doesn't really matter.
I already
So it's 42?
I did 42.
I'll do 42. I don't care.
I did 42 as well.
Okay, so you two get the 41.
Okay.
Don't spend that gold all in one place.
Yeah, don't spend the 1 gold all in one place.
I'll try not
Jungrak
to.
literally goes by his armor. No, I'm just-
So we're going to the city.
We're passing through Corva Day, which I don't think we've been to, any of us.
Yeah, you guys would pass through Corvidae if you were taking it by carriage, but you guys are teleporting.
Oh no, we're just straight there. My bad.
Alrighty,
So-
time for fast travel.
So you guys head to the pinnacle of Elan Varor, where you have scheduled for a wizard of sorts cart to use the magic chalk to draw the teleportation circle. Salazar, after you've done your pouting, gives you a hug. little kiss on the cheek, and then you guys all pile into the now glowing portal on the ground. You guys feel your consciousness get stretched thin, shoot really fast, and then you guys land in the permanent teleportation circle, which is actually outside of the city.
We look into the city and it's only a crater left.
We've been scammed.
Yeah. So you guys actually end up right outside this gate right here. Actually, no, that makes sense. You guys would end up outside this gate, this is like the main section of the city. All right.
Wow.
All right. Well, I'm going to go to the Fenless Watch headquarters,
Is
and I'll
anybody
meet you
following
guys.
him, or you guys?
I'll meet you guys somewhere, unless you're just gonna follow me.
I was thinking
Okay.
of checking out the Star Forge.
Star Metal Forge.
Star-
I mean, we could
Star
all meet
Metal
at the inn that we
Forge.
stayed at, since I'm assuming we all know where that is.
Sure.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds alright.
All right. Well, I guess I'll see you guys there.
So you guys, the rest of you head to the Tipsy Cat. Rubyx, are you stopping at the Star Metal Forge?
Yep.
I believe her name's Valora, which is very close to Valoran. Give me a second to pull up.
Nice.
Oh no, cancel! Yes.
Bet is cancelled.
Bro, you just canceled Fenla'or? Oh my god, dude.
Fenla'or's cancelled.
So you head to the Fenless Watch headquarters, Jungrak, and you arrive at the front desk. You ask for the car, and a beaming half-orc man with green and sort of yellowish splotches on his skin comes out to you in his kind of official-looking attire. Jungrak, how's it going? It's been a decent amount of time. It's been like maybe 3 weeks, 4 weeks since I last saw you.
Yes, it's been a while. How have things been in the city?
Well, there was that kerfuffle that happened right before you guys left. But aside from that, it's been pretty quiet. Not much going on here.
That's good to hear.
Yes, and I do have good news for you. So you've been working really hard for us, and I started going through with this whole business once you guys were tracking that person all the way to the Helvinti Isles. Here's what I have to offer you. Is, I guess, a promotion within the Fenless Watch to become an officer. It wouldn't be the typical deal of officer, but it would come with all the benefits of an officer, which is specifically that you can charter vessels for any Empire business you go through, which would mean that any form of transportation by vehicle won't cost you anything out of your personal pocket. Secondary thing is that you can, if you'd like, recruit your own personnel, your own soldiers. I know you travel with that group. I assume you still travel with that group of people.
Yeah,
You could be
I've been
kind
sticking
of
with them.
official, unofficial group within our watch. You don't need. They don't need to be part of this. I'm just saying. You guys would be recognized as a official group within the Empire, as opposed to being more of a heroes for hire type bit.
Alright. I personally think that's a pretty good deal. I'm sure the others wouldn't mind. It's not like they're signing their lives over to be a part of the Fenless Watch.
Oh, of course not. If they want to, you can be technically the one to recruit them.
Yeah, maybe.
I wanted to tell you that news in person. I've already been sending a bigger stipend to your wife as part of that deal.
Well, I appreciate that.
Of course. You being in the city for a while, or you just dropping through?
Well, on the topic of promotions, the young man I was traveling with, he apparently was bestowed the highest honor before, of course, the abbot, the head abbot, in the monastery in Alonvaror. So he's
Well, isn't that
he's using some of his newfound, I guess, reach to his advantage.
Very well. What's he got going on here in the city?
Honestly, I don't really know.
Fair enough.
I was in Alonvaror and was catching up with my wife, so I was a little distracted.
Fair enough. Well, how is Olivera? She doing well?
She's good.
That's good to hear. Alright. Well, I do have some business to get back to, but as always, Jungrak, and it gives you like a strong grasp on the shoulder. It's always good seeing you.
It's good to see you too, old friend.
And he heads off.
Alright. Walk out. Man, I'm gonna have to go get some of that money from Olivera. Don't let me forget next time we're in Alonvaror. Shit, I forgot that I was actually being paid.
Wait, they're paying you?
Wait, you're getting paid?
I got those government bennies.
Okay, so
Yeah.
yes, her name is actually Valora. You see the large hair, red hair, shaved into a mohawk. The kind of sportish kind of look to her, where she's kind of got on like almost like a sports bra and almost very how does it describe, I can't remember what they're called, with the shorts that are really tight. Just kind of sweat gear. And she is working in the forge at the moment as you walk by. Rubyx.
Whoop.
The forge carved out of a large meteor. Shimmering and sparkling.
Shiny.
Do you go up to Valora and say anything, or you just pass it by, just taking a look?
I'll wait until
Finished what you...
business has died down a little bit to approach.
Yeah. So you wait for a lull in the talking, and then you approach, and she goes, "Oh, hey there, Rubyx. Long time no see. It's been quite a while."
Yes, Fenla'or, long time no see. Ah,
Haven't seen
I
you
was
since the
wondering.
business over at the meteor shower.
yes, I came to inquire how you've been since then.
Well, I've been great. I mean, as great as you can be after seeing something like that. But
That's just good.
I mean, it sounds bad, but I mean, I didn't know the guy that well. It was terrible what happened to him, but I didn't know him personally. So,
Certainly. There's still...
nothing crazy's been happening since then, which is the good thing.
That's quite good to hear. Has, I guess shipments of the star metal been, you know, quite,
They've been good. We've been stocked up on star metal ever since, and, you know, not too many people buy our star metal, like specifically. Normally we just get the normal metal forged here, but, you know, we have our stocks filled, and it's all thanks to you guys, so.
Well, then I would like to have a commission.
Of course.
If you wouldn't mind. So, I'm gonna show the hook spade, and I'll be like, certainly this, I guess, the metal part of this contraption of mine,
yeah,
would need some improvements.
of course. Do you just want regular improvements, or are you trying to get it star metaled up?
Star metal.
Okay, that will cost you a little bit more. For that amount of star metal, it is less than a weapon, so it'd be about 50 gold pieces. But I can certainly get it done.
Yes. Seems like star metal is, at least having a piece of star metal on you seems to keep you safer. So,
How's what's the big guy's name? He bought a sword for me a while back. How's he enjoying? How's that sword?
Oh,
treating him?
Jungrak.
Jungrak, yeah.
Yes. Well, he has since been looking into other weaponry. But before then, it's been working wonders for him.
Well, that's good to hear. All right. Well, yeah, I can get this to right to work on you. I could probably have it done by tomorrow. And you can keep yours on you. I just need to make that piece to replace your metal bit, right?
Yes.
All right.
If you're
the
wondering,
measurements on it. He starts like
if you're-
figuring it out and stuff. Dimensions.
if you need a name to put down just for bookkeeping, I call it a hook spade.
Okay. Hook spade. She writes it down in her notes with kind of like a sprawling, messy handwriting, but it says hook spade. Sounds good. I like the name. It's clever.
Yes, it took months of time to come up. Unfortunately.
Well, yeah, I can get that for you tomorrow. Is there anything else you need, Rubyx?
Not at the moment. Just dropped by just
All
to
Well,
say hello.
welcome back to town. And she begins to head back off into her forge.
All right, nice.
All right.
I'll head back to the peeps, wherever they are.
So you guys make it to the Tipsy Cats. The group of 4 of you, minus Jungrak and Rubyx. And you guys open the door. There's almost like a little I almost said Lily.
Lily's here?
Lily.
Whoa.
Alice, standing there, blonde hair, purple eye. As she turns around, you guys see like the purple eyes like flirt over to you, and like the smile when seeing Killian slightly fades. Well, it seems that you guys are back.
Don't seem too excited now.
Oh yeah, no, I'm excited. I'm about to have to order twice as much alcohol just for 1 week.
I mean, you're welcome to up my bill if you feel the need.
No. I mean, it's the same cost for everybody. It's just that I like to have alcohol for like the other patrons as well.
How full is the place?
At this time of day, since you guys are leaving probably like earlier in the morning on the 18th of Lord, it's not very full at the moment.
Well, lucky for us, I guess. There's not too many other people to attend to right now, is there?
I suppose that we should all count our blessings. Go ahead, take a seat over somewhere. I'll come right by with some drinks.
Cool.
The rest of you want anything? She looks at all of you.
Something very strong.
Something very strong. All right.
How
Some
about some
cider.
honeymead?
Honeymead. Okay.
You guys realize it's the morning, right?
I'm aware.
Alright.
Like, I think we've been traveling enough together, Mason.
Oh, you I'm not surprised.
So I'm assuming you don't want anything. You're just a normal member of society.
I wouldn't go that far, but I mean, no, I don't want anything.
Well,
Thanks, though.
okay, we're talking relative to this group. We know that the standard is over here. She kind of
Well, I don't.
She puts a
I
like
think,
halfway down her body.
Killian's gonna put on his like politician voice and be like, "Well, I think a fine young lady like Mason wouldn't mind a glass of champagne in the morning, now would she?"
What do you think this place is?
You sell liquor, don't you?
She just walks away.
Yo, are you guys talking to Alice?
Dude, I'm so excited for like 100 sessions from now. Like Alice is just gonna stomp on me.
I've
Yeah,
been
that's
waiting.
what you're fucking banking
do
on.
That's what
this.
Killian wants.
Yes, Killian wants to be dominant. Huh? A toxic sludge.
Yeah, so she
Oh,
brings
wait,
back
wait, wait.
toxic sludge for both you and Freyla. She brings back a kind of bubbling, kind of golden looking ale to you. Well, yeah.
How much is the drink for me and Mason?
For you and Mason, it would be about 2 gold.
Yo, what
I'll
about your
get-
punch card?
I'll give her 4.
Okay. She just looks at you.
No. That's like a tip. Like I don't want more.
No, I know. I listen, I like you guys, but it's part of the whole charm that I am a bit crass.
I like it.
Nice.
No, don't get me. I like it, Alice. Anyways, so I did just order 2 drinks.
Do you need another one?
I mean, yeah, you took my last one.
Okay. She grabs she almost snatches what do you call it, what are those things called that you put down underneath your drink? Coaster.
Coaster.
She just
Coaster.
hands it to you.
The best bartender I've seen. How many stamps do I need again?
No.
10.
Why?
She walks away.
Wait, wasn't it less last time?
Yes.
She's so mean to me.
She walks away and she's like, "Now I'm beginning to understand why Dad doesn't like talking to people." Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Man. Now I'm happy. You can kill Jungrak now.
You can kill
Yeah.
Jungrak for something that happens for his other character.
Yeah,
We did it,
and,
boys.
and his daughter can stomp on Killian. He'll say thank you.
Yeah, you better.
Alright, but Jungrak and Rubyx, you guys arrive later. Mason, you have a glass of champagne now. Whether or not you want to drink it or not is a completely different story. Because Killian got it for you.
I mean, sure. Killian bought it for me.
There's no
Bruh.
Salazar to talk to you guys.
certain spherical cargo.
The water orb?
Somebody's got a globe?
Hello.
Which one? There's two of them.
Oh my god, the one we and I whispered, the one we stole.
That one's in Rubyx's home and like the other
Yeah,
side.
Oh my god, I forgot. My bad. Must be the liquor speaking.
In vino veritas, Jose.
Okay, question, Ben.
Hey.
Yeah.
Are the water Navani related to the Ganassi at all? Is that what, or am I confusing it? Am I like completely mixing these things up?
So it's like weird. So like there are a lot of Ganassi within the Navani, but the Navani are just a group of druidic people who follow like the elemental nature laws.
I see.
So like you could be any type of race to be in the Navani. However, it is like almost thematic to be a
Like
Ganassi in
a
there.
cultural thing then.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's more cultural than race.
But this orb, does it belong to the Empire, she said? Or it falls under their jurisdiction?
Yeah, that's what she said.
I thought you said it belonged to the temple.
It belonged
It
to
was
the
in the
temple, but you guys
temple.
were on an Empire mission when you went to get it. So
Oh,
the
so now
details
now
are
it belongs. So now it technically belongs to the Empire. Well, I also don't think that they know we even have it, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. So here's the idea. Here's the baseline of it. You guys were sent to investigate the temple. You guys happened to find the orb there. The orb got stolen. The Empire didn't like end up looking for the orb because they never. You guys showed them what it looked like, but it wasn't really a concern for them. And nobody's gonna stop you on the street and be like, "Hey, wait a minute."
Alright then.
Like no
Do
one's
we-
actively like going to criminalize you for having this.
Right. Do we intend on using this thing at all?
I don't think I could use that if I wanted to.
I could hit it. We could see what happens.
Please
No.
don't.
Well, then, other than that, I don't really have a plan for it.
Nobody at all?
No, I suppose you can continue
I guess
to
you could
hold
sell
on
it.
to it then. I don't know.
I would advise
Alright.
not to sell it.
I'm not going to
So
sell it.
what?
The orb.
Which
water.
orb?
Unless
The
you
water,
wish
the
to the
water.
proper authorities, which certainly sounds like it should be in their possession anyway.
I'm a little surprised that the Water Navani
Didn't want it.
lady that we spoke to
But it's
didn't seem
ours.
interested
I
in it.
found it.
It's
more
not ours.
so- It wasn't like for her. It wasn't culturally significant to her, and she wasn't gonna just be like, "All right, gimme."
Very well, bargaining chip it is. I'll be right back. I'm leaving.
Do you take the orb with you?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, she took my orb?
You guys said you didn't want it.
Bro, follow her. Go see what she's up to.
No, but like, I'm sure Kunal mentioned that like he likes holding on to the little shiny thing.
Oh wait, do you want to keep it?
Yeah.
Fine.
It's my treasure.
Treasure.
So what are you doing with it? And are
Well,
the rest of you guys?
I don't know.
just
Never.
walking-
I'm not taking. If Kunal actually wanted it, then I'm not leaving with it. Then.
So Kunal, do you try and stop Freyla from taking it out?
Yes, I like jump from a table. Like, wait! Don't do it. Like, it's a nice reminder of our first adventure together.
All right. I was hoping to maybe perhaps convince the government here to treat the water ganassi, I believe it was, a little bit better, and perhaps I would give this back to them for that.
Shouldn't they want to do it anyways?
But
We
they
don't need to bribe him.
The unfortunate truth is that they don't.
Hold up, I'm trying to find something. I'm gonna make this face at you.
I wanna know, but I'm gonna look.
Wait, what now?
He's making a face at you, and he sent it in chat.
He's making the Puss in Boots face.
No.
Alright, here's the question we've all been waiting for. Number 1, does Freyla have a heart?
So he's just making this face at you now.
No.
Alright, I'll give you the ore back if you stop making that face.
Hooray! Okay, grab it and put it back in my bag immediately.
Alright. So what are you guys doing? You guys have plenty of daylight left in this day.
Well, I want to make my way to the Imperial Archives and see how this all is going to go down. I don't know if that needs everyone coming, but that's what Killian's going to do.
Do you guys want to go with Killian, or do you just want to let Killian go off and figure it out?
In the archives? I would like
I'll
to
go with
read.
Killian.
Okay. That's half the
Is
party.
this
Does the other half wanna go?
is this the normal archive, or is this the thing he's trying to get access to?
This is like
The,
The special
So-
one.
here. I'll put it up on the map. The location of this archive is here. Let's just fucking draw it, I guess. It is here,
Because there's one that's,
which is where the Emperor is.
and that's the one he's trying to get access to.
Yes.
Because the other one's like over here somewhere.
Yeah.
So which one are we going to?
He's trying to get access to the center one. He's trying to go to the Imperial Archive, which is different. Than
Yeah,
just the-
I'll go with him.
I guess to distinguish them, there's the Leechroom Archives, which are found in almost every city that the
In the
monastery.
Imperial Archive of the city.
Yeah, the Imperial Archive within the capital city. Okay.
Wait, so it's in the fancy building in the middle?
question: Does this patchwork also give me access to this level of archives in the south, or is it just a north thing?
This is just a north thing.
Oh.
So, you guys make your way towards the center island and reach sort of like a checkpoint where the person looks you up and down, sees the patch on your shoulder. What's your name?
Killian Deucalion of the Elytrium Monastery.
Alright, Killian Deucalion. Just need to reference this back with mine. And she opens up like this little pamphlet and she flips through to like the last name D. And you can actually see, like, she doesn't try to hide it, like you can see your name has been written in rather new ink into this section of the book. Alright, Killian Deucalion. If you don't mind, could you just step down a little bit so I can inspect to make sure that that is a genuine patch?
Sure. I guess I kneel or something.
Yeah, she like gets a magnifying glass, looks it up and down. Well, that about checks out. So are these people with you?
They are.
Alright. A requirement is that you do leave your weapons at a lockup here on your way in. Is that
Rubyx pulls out his arm. No, I'm just kidding.
agreeable to you?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't really have any weapons on me besides like my nunchucks, anyways. Just tell me where it is, and we can do that.
Yep. And she goes and she points you to like this next station with like what looks to be Fenless watch soldiers. And they kind of like, basically like, they ask you to put all your weapons down. Does anyone try to conceal a weapon? I
No.
guess what we're
Is there
doing.
anything I can conceal? A dagger, I guess. Right? No.
Nope.
So you guys just put all your weapons in there?
Is it like
Does
wrong?
Sandy count as a weapon?
They side-eye Dandy, but like they don't stop you from bringing Dandy.
Dandy's a pet.
Would how do I feel about my staff like in its current state?
It's a walking stick.
It's like it's still like this long. It comes out of your hand still a little bit. Like you can make the argument to them that it's not like a weapon, but if you want to be extra safe, you could just leave it. You technically are the weapon.
I guess I will leave it.
Yeah. You're like the only character who like isn't significantly hurt by leaving their weapons behind.
I can still cast magic. Right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like he literally is the weapon.
Alrighty.
So yeah, you guys put all your weapons. They put them in like a lockbox. Like you guys are actually on the island at this point, at like a physical room within like this. You guys cross over a bridge. You can see the running water of the rivers, like coming together. You guys look at this. Actually, there's probably notes for this. So I'm just gonna pull those up. So yeah. There's almost like this like large domish building rising up. It's very opulent, has a lot of gold, it has like very many flags hanging down of the Empire seal. Kunal, in the back of your head, you think to yourself, you're probably the first Leonin who's ever stepped foot within not just the Empire's capital, but like basically the Emperor's palace.
Oh god.
Because very few Leonin never leave their home. And you not only have left your home, but you're in a place that, you know, Leonin really don't go. But yeah.
Kunal, far from home.
As with all bureaucracy, you guys come to yet another desk. And I look up and it's like, yes, what can I help you with? Is there anything that you need to do today?
Why, yes. And I will give her the little monk thing. I gotta stop calling it the. I will salute her.
Yeah.
And be like, I am seeking to do some research within the Imperial Archives today. My name is Killian of Killian of the Elytrium Monastery. And my group and I have been doing some work for the abbot, and hope to find some more. Hope to just extend our research with what the Empire has to offer.
Of course. I don't mean to be a buzzkill, but the only way to access the Imperial Archive is to make a petition before the Senate, and the Senate only meets once a week.
When's the next meeting?
In 4 days.
I didn't scoff. That was.
I mean, she doesn't.
Yeah.
If you did, I don't think she'd take offense to it. She's just the messenger.
Okay.
We can't go in for 4 days?
Is there anything we could do while we're here?
I don't know what type of work you do, but you could get some work. I apologize. Since not every senator lives within the capital city, they can only really meet once a week.
Where to Zoom?
Where would we have to go for where they designate jobs out of the palace?
Out of the palace, we don't specifically designate any jobs, but there is the Imperial job board outside the spire.
All right.
So this is a different job board from where we looked before, right?
Yeah, there's a job board all the way over in the quadrant of the city that you guys are in, but there is a specific.
I'm pretty
job
sure
board outside the spire.
that job board. I'm pretty sure that job board is the one where when Thikar gave us a job, that's where he pulled from.
Would that be more listings of governmental
There's a lot of government jobs, but
occupations?
basically, as with anything within the Empire, there's a buy-in. So if somebody of certain stature and power decides that they want to put a job board on our job board, they can pay a fee to put it up there. So
That
they're
sounds
better paying jobs, essentially.
Yeah, we could probably find something to do in the um in the 4
Oh.
days.
Joyous day. We can
If no
look
one has
for
any
we
objections.
can look for normal work.
Is there
Thank
any
the
paperwork
god.
I need to fill out for this petition now?
Yes, you can fill out this. It's not too much paperwork, and she pulls out like basically just what is like one sheet of paper. Here you can just put your name. You can put exactly what you're petitioning for, and on what date you would like to petition it for. And, yeah, you can put down the information. She takes the sheet. She puts it away in her desk. All right.
Okay.
Sorry I couldn't be more help to you guys.
No, you've been a great help. Well, group, I guess this felt kind of like nothing. I guess we'll make our way to the job board and see what they have to offer. Unless somebody has any pressing matters they want to get to in the city. I think this is a good, not waste of time, but like a good use of our time for the 4 days until I can petition for this access.
Would the petition have to be in person? Or can it be written?
I'm assuming, I mean, if I can't, I'm assuming I have to be there, right? I asked.
Yeah, you have to be
Oh,
there.
yeah. There you go.
So let's make sure whatever it is we do look at isn't too far. Yeah, that's all I got.
Hey, was the person we escorted on that boat in that center?
Yes, she was.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys make your way out of the palace. You retrieve your weapons. You cross the bridge. You check out of the area that is. All of this, by the way, is heavily guarded. There's like troops constantly on the move around here. Which like I didn't mention the first time because you guys weren't specifically going in and trying to case the place, but you guys do notice there is a heavy military presence in here. Especially you.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
But you guys make your way out. You guys
Does
make
it
your way...
seem does it seem abnormal?
No, it doesn't seem out of the ordinary. Like if you weren't aware of what this location was, then
Okay.
maybe it might, but you know that this is basically it's just protecting like their leader.
Yeah, gotcha.
So yeah.
For if we were to go to the I forget the name. Not the place we just went, but the other library. Would I need to have Killian with me, or could I just go there?
You probably need to have Killian with you because it is an Elysium archive.
The archive, that's what it is.
Yeah. All right, but you guys make your way out, and you actually get spat out right near the spire if you'd like.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys make your way to the spire and to the job board. There is a few jobs. There is one listing that is sort of like escorting a basically merchant's goods to Zagia. There's one that seems to be retrieving an item from within the Fenless jungles. Seems to be some sort of heirloom that someone seems to have been stolen. And there is there's an abandoned mine, like a little ways outside the city. This job seems fresh, specifically too, like it was just placed down. And this job is detailing like essentially, there's an abandoned mine and there is a creature in it that seems to be terrorizing people off of the road of Fenla'or. Payments vary. The escort mission probably pays the least amount, but all travel expenses are covered by the person who's being escorted. The retrieval for the item basically covers any loss of items that you may occur on retrieving the item, and like an upfront like 500 gold price. But the oh my gosh, I thought Rachel wasn't there. Hey, Rachel.
Being on the bed.
Who's Rachel?
Is dangerous.
Mason's around, but I didn't see Rachel. But
Lucian?
basically there is a one, the one where it's like to clear out the monster. It details that it's a very dangerous creature that only like very like skilled people should be taken care of, and it's a 2,000 gold reward with what appears to be like a bonus, depending on whether or not you bring back the head of the creature.
I'd
Does
like
everyone-
to up our pay grade.
Does it say what kind of creature it is?
It does not detail exactly what the creature is. It just knows that people have been going missing on the road there, and it's been happening enough, and like there's been people sent to take care of it since then, and they haven't come back.
Do you think this is something we can handle, Jungrak?
An escort mission?
And if you need an idea of where the
Sounds simple.
Fenless jungles are, you can see here that they are not exactly super close by.
So where are we? We're in
Does
Fenla'or?
it detail? Does it specifically say that other people have tried dealing with the creature?
Yeah, it says that
Like-
people have
like-
tried
like
dealing
is-
with the creature, and that they have been fruitless in that effort. But
They
then again,
did.
it details that initially it was just like a little hunting group that went out and did it. Like,
Okay, so it wasn't like guards or like a mercenary group. It was just like probably the people who put the listing up.
it wasn't the people who put the listing up, but it was like basically like just regular folks who knew how
It was
to handle weapons.
Goombas.
Yeah. They assumed that maybe like a wild animal was, but this seems more malicious, maybe.
I mean, this seems right up our alley. To be honest with you, everything's going to
More
be
information,
dangerous, but
yes, I
My issue is that
going in blind, we're gonna have to prepare better than we currently are.
my issue with that is that we need to get there fast.
Is this one's right
I see
outside the
that.
city?
Oh,
It's
it
like
is.
right here.
I thought it was the Fenless jungle. Never mind.
No,
The
the
jungle
Fenless
one
jungle.
is the heirloom that they wanted.
Why
to
fast though?
Never mind. No, I thought we were going to the Fenless jungles. Never mind. If we,
Oh,
I
it
mean,
to be 4 days.
yeah. I need to be back in 4 days. What is today? The 17th of Levorin? And I need to be back by the 21st of Levorin.
No, today's the 18th. You need to be back by the 22nd.
22nd.
This is true.
Okay.
Okay.
I definitely think maybe is there like someone we meet for this job, like, or are we just trusting a piece of paper?
This has
Well-
got the official like Empire seal, so it's through the Empire that they've done this. So you would go to like the
If you think we could use the backup, I could go to the Fenless Watch and recruit some help.
No, it's less that and more like I want to be informed. Like it's like does this
Does
like
it show,
breathe
like,
fire? Does like what does it do?
yeah, it's like an
Well-
official flyer. It's got the seal of the Empire on it.
I mean, the people that went on it before, like,
They probably don't know because no one's come back to say what it is, if you catch my drift. Could be a dragon for all we know.
again.
Dragon.
Well.
Bum, 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 bum.
If this is the one we're going to check, then I need to go buy potions.
If this, I mean,
We all
I've-
need to stock up.
Yeah. I will. I'll go like. I don't know. How do you officially? Actually, does anyone object to this job? First of all.
No.
Well, I had hoped we would take a less demanding job, but seeing as everyone would be in agreement, I think this would be
Rubyx,
all right.
which job would you like to take?
I'm probably just plugged in my computer.
Well, finding a lost heirloom sounds pretty.
Well, and you may
Uh,
not like what I have to say, but if the people who've attempted to do that job with the monster haven't succeeded yet, it's unlikely that they're going to anytime soon. So we
It's
could
just-
take another job.
This is true.
The way I see it, until the Fenless Watch gets involved, and they don't like getting involved if they don't have to. It ain't going anywhere.
I'd frankly like to stop people disappearing sooner rather than later, Rubyx. And while you may not think it, we're probably one of the more capable groups in the city right now.
Well, I have no doubt in my mind that we are capable of such a feat.
Yeah.
Surely, though, the authorities would have been notified of such disappearances. Wouldn't
They
not
chose to do
be
nothing.
strange for them to not have sent out
They chose
some
to
sort of
do nothing.
reconnaissance?
Listen, well, that's what I intend to find out once I bring up the job, but I just want to make sure that you're okay with me mentioning to the Empire that we are taking this job.
Well, half of my mind had hoped that we would take something less dangerous this time around, but lives are at stake. So I wouldn't really be arguing against that.
The hunt begins.
Okay, I'll bring the thing over to the person.
Yeah, you bring it up to the person. They kind of look up at you. I'll just be careful. And she just writes it down. She hands it back.
I don't suppose we know anything about this creature, do we?
No, but the last two groups that took this job haven't come back from it, so it's getting too...
Perhaps they'll be on the way.
Has the Fenless Watch intervened in this at all?
No. I guess surprisingly, but you know, they know what they can. They know when something needs to be dealt with. Sure.
Yeah. They probably won't intervene with full force until it becomes a danger to the city, which I'm surprised they don't consider this a danger to the city yet.
Yeah, well...
But I'm also not the one who makes the rules.
Yeah. It's all numbers to them. She hands you back the paper.
I'm just a number.
Alright, so you guys pick the monster hunting job. Just so that we don't have to go to 10,000 different shops, is there something specific you guys want to do to prepare?
I want to buy potions.
Okay.
Potion?
How much is a potion of haste?
A potion of haste.
Bitch, a lot.
It's a lot.
I just want to know how much. Ballpark answer. I know that's shooting for the moon, but still.
Well, you know, with Mason, it could be free.
Yeah, with Mason it could be free. Also, if we were willing to compile a haste potion to Jungrak, we have the money for it collectively. I'm sure we do.
I'm pretty sure it's a few thousand.
Wait, a few thousand? Okay, maybe not then. I thought it was like 1,200 at most.
Listen, we could get you that potion of haste easy with Mason's 5-finger discount.
Yeah, well.
You see Mason nodding.
I really don't condone that, especially when there's a very high chance of getting caught.
Everyone collectively regrets that Salazar isn't here now.
Yikes.
Alright, so...
Alright, well that's fine. Healing potions. What's the most expensive one that we can afford? Is it the tier 2 or is it still the basic one?
The tier 2, the potion of healing, which is like the greater healing, is 300 gold, and the potion of superior healing is 750 gold.
And the normal healing potions, are they 50 or 100 apiece?
They are 50.
Alright. I'm gonna buy 2 of those.
That price doesn't scale.
Yeah. So it goes 50, 300, and 750. So yeah, you buy 2 of those. Gotcha.
Does anybody
I'll buy
else
2
buy
basic
anything?
potions.
Okay, another 100 gold from you. Anybody else want a potion? Potion.
Man, I
My
wish I
potion
hadn't.
is so
I
long.
wish I hadn't drank that potion of fire breath. Didn't even end up fucking using it.
Sometimes it be like that, and be like that it do.
Can
Yeah.
I buy a lighter?
Oh, lighter?
Yeah.
Sure. We'll say it's 5 silver pieces, because I don't feel like.
Can I just buy the other elemental arrows I was missing?
Yeah, how much did I tell you they cost?
You said it was 50 per stack.
Okay, sure.
So I guess I'm just missing thunder and fire at this point.
Sure, you can get thunder and fire.
So I'll just drop 200 because it's the 2 potions and 2 more sets of arrows.
You got it.
Elemental archer.
Alright, so you guys heading out today, or what are you doing?
I would head out today.
Okay, I was just asking. You do have a long rest on your belt, so you can.
Oh, we did take a long rest.
Oh, we did take a long.
No, we
rest.
haven't yet.
No, you did.
Oh, wait, did we? Oh, okay, never mind then.
You guys just
We've
came
had
off-
2.
Oh yeah, that's right. We spent the night in.
Yeah, you guys just came off of a 2-day hiatus, basically. You're fresh
That
and
makes
rearing to
sense.
go.
I've got my frost armor. I've got my special sword.
I'm gonna have 666 money left.
Just wait until I don't need the shield anymore.
Alright, so you guys make your way down the road outside of Fenla'or. There is more. It gets more wooded going this direction, going west out of the city. And you guys keep following like your map to generally where it says that this abandoned mining shaft is supposed to be. You go along the road, and you reach what looks to be like a cave entrance of sorts. There isn't like an outside indication that it's an abandoned mine shaft, but it's only a little ways off the road.
Yo, do we need a carriage? I don't think we'll make it.
All right. Anyways.
He says as we're standing in front of the
All right.
entrance.
So, how do we want to go about this?
Can we look for like the remnants of people who tried to hurt us first?
Before we go into the lion's den, so to speak. Sorry, Kunal.
Lions don't live in dens.
Right. I
God.
apologized.
Microaggressions.
So what would you like to say? Jungrak?
Hmm?
What were you gonna say?
I was saying, well, do you guys have anything you want to try and do before we go and attack it? Find it and try to kill it?
I might have something up my sleeve, but you all have to trust me on this.
We can also sneak in.
What do you mean by that?
What do you have planned?
I must go in first.
Are you
I
sure
don't
that
like
applies?
No,
Maybe you should send get you out of there. Turn sour.
Does it
I
have to be
So are you guys
sneaky
having this
at
conversation on the
Rubyx?
road, or are you guys like...
Yeah, on the road.
Okay.
Because like this is while we're walking there. Because
Oh,
you said
we're-
it's a mine
okay.
shaft. You said it's a mine shaft, right?
Yeah.
Or it's like mines.
Okay. I'm
tell
sorry.
us
Did you
your
say
plan,
you wanted to go in
Rubyx.
by yourself?
when did I ever say I was going in by myself?
Okay.
What is... I mean, I'm just... Kunal's passive perception is high enough to see what I'm about to tell him. But I'm just... Killian, what's your passive perception?
I think it's 14. Yeah, 14.
Okay. So, Killian, Kunal, you guys notice that a group further down the road has come out of like the wooded section. A bigger group, and is like making their way towards your group now.
Give a look hostile.
Make an insight check.
They look hurt.
Okay. Insight is +2. A 5.
Can't really get a good read from them at this distance.
Can I help him?
Yikes.
Sure.
Advantage.
Get that one!
That is at 11.
Okay, it's 2
That's a
ones.
1 something. A 1
Okay.
1.
They're moving to you with purpose. You can't tell if it's hostile purpose.
Oh, like
someone's
they're moving-
approaching us.
Like they're moving towards us. Like they see us.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna position myself in the front of the group now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna scurry back.
I guess since he specified where he is, where are the rest of you?
I'll be towards the front as well.
So will I.
The three of you, the road's not big enough for all of you to be standing in a line, so...
I'll stand right behind Jungrak.
Nation act natural.
I'll have my staff in my hand, like the short version.
I'll get my crossbow ready.
Person, as they're coming up to you, stretches. They've got scars on their face. They've got tanned, really tanned skin, and they have like, sort of like their dreadlocks pulled back into like a little bun on the back of their head. And it looks to be wearing like, almost like a pinstripe looking suit. And he's got red underneath. Red shirt. No tie. A little slightly business casual. But he walks up to your group. He doesn't stand like within like grabbing distance of you. He stops probably like about 15 feet off.
Well. You know, this has been quite the endeavor. You know, Mason Breland, you are lucky that your friends pay well. Or, I guess I should say unlucky.
Huh?
Yeah, so we have a bit of respect here. Unfortunately, we have had to make a bit of a rumor for ourselves over the past month. Didn't expect you all to leave the city, but we did track you here to Fenla'or.
And just who might you be?
Oh, my name is Matthias.
I look at Mason. Is she reacting?
Oh, we don't know each other, but you know, on our boat
So why
ride,
are you here?
on our boat ride down to the dynasty, we'll get to know each other pretty well.
Dynasty.
I
I
extend
don't quite
my
understand.
staff.
Why
You
are
guys
you
see
here?
now that there's 5 more men that have like filled in behind him, and weaving between their legs, there's like this big creature, kind of the size of a panther. There's a few of these creatures, kind
So
of the
in-
size
in-
of a panther, but instead of having 4 legs, they have 6 legs, and they have these long protruding stalks coming out of their shoulder blades that seem to have like layered spikes on the end of them.
I guess there is a due explanation. What I'll start with is, Jackson
Pocket
Chloe,
sand.
Mason Breland, they hired me. Ring a bell?
Mason's gonna just look around slightly panicked.
Do you know those names?
don't know who you're talking about. You got the wrong person. I think we should just be on our way now.
You gonna make a deception check?
Sure.
Actually, you know what? No, I'm not even gonna bother. What with your tone of voice? Yeah, so they're a bit, how could you say, miffed, upset, disgruntled about being left behind in the dynasty. So, they took a bit of time to themselves, gathered up a bit of money, and they've been leaving me quite a handsome check to track you down and, how you say, bring you to justice.
I'm gonna draw my
For what crime?
my rapier and hand it to Mason.
Oh, well, it's no
Mason, take the sword.
What happened? What'd you say?
Mason's just gonna look at her and just be like, oh, you see, if they have that much money, clearly they were fine. It's not that big of a deal. They're perfectly okay now, you know. Glad they're doing well for themselves. I don't see a reason to keep going with this whole thing. Why bring up old problems?
Listen, my disposition is however big my check is, and their pockets are quite deep.
I'd imagine the pockets of the... I want to interrupt and be like, I'd imagine the pockets of the Aldrinian Empire are a bit deeper than that. You see, Mason here has been working with us. And that's what we're doing out here. We're doing a job for the Aldrinian Empire. Is it an emperor? Is that what you called it before, Benjamin?
Yeah.
We're actually on a job for the emperor now. I'm not looking for conflict, but conflict would arise if we come back without Mason. And if that's an issue for you, you're going to have to take that up with the Aldrinian Emperor.
Yeah, you Empire folks talk so much. Listen, the job that you just took was my job. I've created the problem.
So where are all those people?
If I was worried about the Emperor, if I was worried about the Empire, I think I would have mulled over that decision by now. So, I'm a respectable man. I'm a businessman. I'm just giving little old Mason Breland here a bit of an option. We can do this the easy way. Or...
What did she do?
Listen, I'll tell you this, Mr. Empire guy. I don't ask too many questions if the pay is good enough. And it seems that this is just some personal vendetta.
Is now a good time
Then why
to bring
don't
up
you
the
just
fact
take
that
the
we
money
killed
and
a
run?
dragon, or
What's that? What'd you say, Jungrak?
I said, so then why haven't you just taken the money and ran?
Well, you see, that's the thing. When you have a business model, if you are a take the money and run kind of guy, you end up not getting any more jobs. And I like my money. I like it all up.
Yeah,
I'll pay you double whatever they did. You'll let me go.
No, you're not paying him anything. He's going to walk away, and we're going to go back to Fenla'or. Or we're going to make him a very unpleasant man.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you agree
Okay,
with
I'm
this
gonna-
man, Mason? Mrs. Breland? Or Miss, excuse me.
I'm gonna cast suggestion on this guy,
Okay.
and I'm gonna tell him he should listen to what Jungrak has to say,
Okay.
and he has to make a wisdom save, a 13, which isn't that high, but you know.
Just roll a 1, too easy.
I want to take a big swig of my alcohol. Like it's just gonna be like, yeah, that's all I'm doing.
Okay. Unfortunately, he does pass the 13.
Yeah.
Sorry. DCs are difficult. Finicky.
Matthias, you said your name was.
Yes, Bionic Man.
Is there any way we could do this some other time.
You all are a very hilarious group of individuals.
Alright,
wanna-
wait, hold on. Did Mason?
Address you directly, Miss Breland. Going to move along quietly, or is this gonna have to turn into a whole kerfuffle?
Listen, I don't think.
Let's make it a kerfuffle.
Listen, I don't think this has to turn into anything, and I'm gonna walk towards him. What was it originally? 15 feet between us?
Yeah, you can move 5 feet, but when you do that, like all the other people draw their weapons.
Oh, you
Matthias
d-
doesn't
oh.
draw his weapon, but he does say, "I don't think."
I see him draw the weapon, I'll draw my bow.
I've heard
I-
plenty about you all. I did my research, and I wouldn't have come so heavily armed if it was just a little girl.
Okay, wait. What exactly do you mean by bring me to justice? What do they want to do with me?
I didn't ask too many questions, but it seems that they didn't like how much time they spent in prison.
Okay. So when you say you're here to bring me to justice, do you mean to bring me to the proper authorities or to bring me to them?
I think we both know the answer to that question.
Alright, cool. Question. Is there a certain amount that they're paying you that you would be flexible on?
Listen, little lady, I know who you are, and I guarantee you that if I take you as a bit of a ransom, if I really wanted to, your parents would pay a pretty penny for you back.
So if you know who I am, why exactly do you want to start some trouble with my family?
It's all business, dear. It's all business.
How many people are there, and how many creatures are there?
You
6
now see
guys,
that
2
they're-
creatures.
You know what? We'll just
Can we set the board?
set the board up.
No.
Ben said that there's the guy, 5 lackeys, and 2 of the monsters.
Well, you say that.
Yeah, well, I'm saying what you said. That's not the final answer, I'm sure. I'm sure there's guys hiding in the trees. I am the Lorax, and I speak for the trees.
No.
The trees
Time to
say
start
hand over
blasting.
Mason Breland.
Why are the trees speaking in a southern dynamic hang?
The trees say hand over Mason, or it's gonna get ugly.
Is it time to start blasting?
Alright, so here's my proposition. We kill this guy and test the resolve of his lackeys.
I have one more charm person. If we want to attempt that again.
That's up to you. I think you should just save it. It looks like we're fighting.
Also, did Mason take
Yeah,
the sword?
can I just shoot a...
Yes, Mason
Shoot.
took the sword.
Okay, so I'm gonna, while this is happening, I'm gonna empower my bow as well.
Alright, that's everything.
Let's see how
Whoa!
badly
I don't
outnumbered we
even
are.
wanna
It's like an arrow. They got into.
Where are we? Are we on this side?
Yeah.
Okay. We're 15.
That's not too bad.
I'm behind Jungrak.
We're 15. You said we were 15 feet away, so we're like here, right?
It'd be like right here.
I like
Well, you
that.
guys are 15
okay.
feet from the closest creature. So
Oh, okay.
Here?
you stepped
Oh.
up. You
I would be
stepped
here.
up. The rest, Rubyx and Mason are in the back, but Mason would have like at least peeked her head around to have to talk. So I'll put her right here. All right.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Well, it seems that you've chosen a difficult way,
I lunge at him.
And I would like everybody to roll initiative.
Gasp! Backstory.
Alright, so Mason's doing an extra D4 vice
Hey, what
damage,
session
right?
is this? Is it 25 or
Yeah.
26?
Just to remind her, because she doesn't use that weapon, I guess. But
Yeah.
Rachel, you're getting an extra D6 of ice damage this turn. This time.
Oh, D6.
I mean D4. Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, sorry. I just said. I'm so used to to saying D6 to her.
I don't remember how the armor
question
works,
is
but I'm
this?
sure I'm going to find out this fight.
Oh wait, did I get to empower my weapon before we started?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright.
All right, guys. So, hey, that's an awesome roll. Alrighty.
Yeah, so was mine. Right back up.
Ooh.
What's my plus? +5.
You know, Mason's just weighing the options in her head. She's like, I don't know. Would it be that bad? It brought me back to the dynasty. I'm sure my family would probably know.
Is prison really that bad?
I mean, she's like half remembering, half like thinking, I don't think I did all that bad to them. There were a lot of jobs. A lot of them went kind of sideways.
Mason, we're gonna have a little talk after this.
Maybe you are.
Bruh. You can't just say that.
Oh god. Hey, one of them rolled sort of badly. Alright, has everyone put their initiative in?
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, the
Keep
trade
doing
initiative.
it. There we go.
Maybe I'll roll a 1 this time. Or maybe I'll roll an 18. Okay.
You take 18 health.
Wait, what?
You
Jesus.
empowered your bow.
Everybody rolled crazy high.
Yeah.
How many 21s are there?
Dang.
Oh my god, that's a lot of 21s. Holy shit.
Alright, everybody who has a 21, go ahead and roll again with no modifier.
A d20?
Yeah.
I got a 15.
15, okay.
5.
4.
Woo. Okay. What was Jungrak? Jungrak, what was yours?
21, but I put it in there.
No, but you had to roll again, because there's too many 21s.
Oh, okay.
Just roll again without a modifier.
Yeah, without a modifier.
A 1.
Alright. Jungrak is pushed down to the bottom of the 21s.
Out fucking
20
standing.
man.
Nearly everyone fucking rolled a 21. Apparently.
So, start of the combat, Killian.
Wait, where's Mason? Girl, you a
She's all the way
14 with your crazy modifier?
Are you winning, son?
Killian is going to run up to... So where, like, I'm assuming... Hold on, give me 1 second. No, hello? I'm just sending a message.
I got 21 Bs. I think I'm good.
Okay. I will... I'm gonna go for that first puppy here. This one.
Yeah.
So that's 15 feet.
Okay.
I'm going to do a flurry of blows.
Okay.
But I'm gonna do my first weapon attack. It's a natural 18.
Natural 18 hits.
It's a 26. And then my second... Actually, no, I only have to roll once for the weapon attacks, right? No, I have to roll both. What am I thinking? And it's a natural 16, so 24.
Hits.
So my weapon attacks on the puppy do... They're both 7s.
Okay.
24 damage.
Okay. 24 damage.
And then my
The
bonus action.
Electric
What?
staff, bam, bam, down on the creatures.
And then I'm going to do flurry of blows.
Okay.
I'm just gonna roll them both now.
All against the
Does
same creature.
well, I'm assuming it won't die.
I'm just asking. You're one of those people that likes to do multiple creatures, so I just was confirming that you're doing the same creature all those times. The first two you've already confirmed. You did the first 2 weapon attacks against this creature.
Okay, so next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to look at this guy. Oh, well, I'm gonna move up 5 feet.
Okay.
Look at this guy. And I'm gonna slap him with both my flurry of blows.
Okay.
One of them's a natural 20, and the other one is a 16. Does a 16 hit?
Yeah.
So then the first one does 21 damage.
21 damage.
And the second hit is just another 10 damage.
Okay.
So hold on. 21, 10, total of 24. And then I'm going to use the rest of my movement to get away.
Alright. As you are beginning to move away, there is a sudden quickness, a certain sentinel-like nature to this person, which prevents disengages. And on his reaction, he goes to hit you.
Girl, what?
He has Sentinel.
Oh, he hits. That's a natural 20.
Oh.
Hey,
Does a 20 hit?
Yeah, but it's not a crit.
Alright.
Let's just hope he doesn't hit like a truck.
Oh, he probably does.
That is going to be 14 damage.
That's not too bad.
And you lose all the rest of your movement.
That's pretty bad.
Why would you do... Let's take everything that makes Killian good and throw it away.
You're getting hard-counted right now.
I forgot that Sentinel also didn't let you move.
Yes.
Yeah, Sentinel's a scary feat that
What,
I learned about from Garrett last campaign.
Yeah.
So you guys can thank Garrett
Yeah, we
for
abused
this
it.
message.
It's a freaking feat. I can't believe this, dude.
Alright. Well,
Alright, Killian is stuck there. Kunal, you are up.
Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna run over here.
I'm gonna die,
I'm
though.
Cast.
I'm gonna die.
I mean, you're just gonna have to not disengage and just run away from
Hail
him.
of Thorns at 2nd level and try to shoot this guy right here. Wait, that's not it.
You're gonna use
This
what
guy
arrow?
right here. Hail of Thorns.
Oh, what's
That's
that?
a spell, and I'm gonna use a fire arrow as well.
Also, this music's a little too loud right now. Turn that down. For me.
I'm gonna roll the hit. That is a 23 to hit.
23 hits. On which guy?
This one right here. So
Okay.
everyone within 5 feet of him has to do a dex save, including him. And it has to pass a 13, I think. Yeah.
Okay. So these 3 fail. What happens to them?
They take 2d10, and the one that passes only takes half of that.
Okay. So how much damage is that?
Let me find my d10s. Six and a 2. So they take 8 damage.
Okay.
Just from that, and then the initial damage from my arrow.
I'm gonna,
And I guess the
I'm gonna
flames.
color code them real quick. Give me a sec.
Okay.
So,
Since I lit the thorns in fire for flame arrow, does that mean anything?
wait, you use the flame arrow? Like,
Yeah.
spot? Then it does an extra d4 damage.
Okay. So to that one dude, the sensor guy hit, he takes 13 plus 4 fire damage.
I'm just not gonna label this one. So that all the colors are different.
You know, I thought this was a crazy ability, but it's just Sentinel, so I'm not as upset.
Yeah, no,
No,
it's
it
just
is just
Sentinel.
Sentinel.
Alright.
So, how much damage did you do to the one guy that you actually shot, which was blue, right?
Yeah, he takes 13 piercing and 4 fire.
14 piercing and 4 fire, so 18.
And then whatever he failed.
18 plus 8, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 26, right?
Right now it's just my first arrow. And then I'll shoot the main dude
Okay.
with a poison arrow. Or is this monster in the way?
Yeah, at that angle, the monster would be in the way.
If I still is moving, can I just go one higher?
It's more just like the angle you're at is kind of awkward.
Okay.
Since there's so many people clumped together there.
You'd have to go
Okay, I'll
lateral.
just shoot a poison arrow at this monster then.
Okay, you got it.
That is a 11 total.
11 total, that actually whizzes down and clunks into the pavement below the Fenla'or road.
And Dandy is gonna... Oh god, I don't know what Dandy's gonna do.
Man, Rachel, you were supposed to have a Thanos moment where you said, I don't even know who you are.
Just put Dandy
Dandy's
on
gonna
Killion's
fly up
back.
and shockwave this thing.
Dang.
So what save does it make? It's a con, right?
I think it's a con save.
I think it passes. Yeah, it passes. You still do
Boo.
damage.
Kenny, get the bee out of there.
That does only 56. So I guess that's 8 total, so that's half.
Okay.
Oh wait, I didn't roll for damage yet. I mean, I rolled a hit. It was a 11 plus 6. So 17?
17. Okay.
Okay. So that is 8 total damage on this thing.
8 total damage. You got it.
And I guess, can Dandy fly back?
She can, but she will take an attack of opportunity.
Yep. That's
Okay.
fine.
I think it misses. 14 to hit. Does that hit Dandy?
Yep, that misses.
Okay, so the
Dandy!
the almost appendage on the back like whips out to try and attack Dandy, but Dandy like almost does like a maneuver in the air to avoid it. Alright, is that the end of your turn, Kunal?
Yes.
Alright. So Matthias is going to kind of steady his grip on the great sword. And he is going to attack. He is going to be attacking recklessly. So you have advantage on him next turn.
Anyone?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Oh no.
So that is a 24 to hit. Actually, no, it's to be a... I messed that up. It'd be a 19 to hit?
That hits.
Alright.
Wait, hold on. What do I remember? Isn't that the thing that Lucian used to do? Like the minus
Reckless,
5
yeah,
for
that's
the
a
plus
barbarian.
10?
That's Great Weapon Master.
Wait, what?
Reckless
Oh.
attack is a barbarian feature. You just give
Yeah.
yourself advantage, but you have advantage from you have advantage to be attacked.
Okay, I guess that hits. Knock me down.
Alright.
Get him!
I'm gonna
Wait.
die.
Can't find where the number is. So you take 17 damage. And he's going to attack you again.
Oh no.
That is going to be a This time it's a 24 to hit.
If you're in danger of going down, I suggest you use Lucky.
Yeah, I'm gonna use luck.
Okay. Still hits you. Just higher this time. But he does 8 damage this time.
The tank is quite low.
You just happen to be in the middle of the combat, unfortunately. Oh, sorry, I forgot that rage gives you extra damage. You take an additional 6 damage.
Okay.
Alright. That is going to be his turn. Freyla, you are up.
Alright. Also look at your phone, then.
No, I answered you.
Oh, you did. Okay. I will move over here.
Okay.
And then I'll use my bonus action to cast Hex on... what do you call it? The big guy.
Okay.
And... is there any ability that I should make him have disadvantage on?
Strength
Anyone?
checks. Strength
Sure.
checks or
Okay.
whatever your spell saves are. If you're going to try and cast a spell that requires him to make a save.
I'll do strength checks.
Okay. You got it.
He has disadvantage on those. And then I'm gonna fire at him.
Okay.
It's a 26 hit. Oh, I'll roll again for potential crit. Okay, does a 26 hit?
No. I mean, yes.
No!
What? I didn't
Right,
mean
that's-
no as in like 26. I
Ooh,
was
that's
just
a
like, oh
concern
no, that
there.
doesn't crit. I don't know why I said in my head I answered that question. Alright. But yeah, that does.
So that's 10
Greetings,
piercing.
greetings, D&D. Y'all, you guys should look at Ben's smells.
No, wait.
Okay, so that's 10 piercing. That's 3 frost.
Piercing, 3 frost.
And 5 necrotic.
3 frost and 5. Alright,
And then I'll shoot again.
you got it.
22 to hit.
22 to hit. Yeah, that hits.
That's 11 piercing. 3 frost.
Okay.
And 1 necrotic.
Okay. Alright. Your arrows hit into like the pieces of like his suit, kind of tearing it up a little bit. He just kind of looks annoyed down at that. Alright. Rubyx, I think.
Eh?
Believe is-
Okay.
I think.
So, Ben, does scan aspect count as a free action?
Yes.
Alright. I want to know what the creature, one of its attacks are.
It has a singular attack, and it is a multi-attack that uses its tail, like appendages.
That's it? No saves? No nothing?
No saves.
Okay, cool. Cool. Things are looking pretty awesome. Alright, so I'm gonna approach Jungrak, and I'm gonna go, hey, you wanna go fast? All right, I'll actually say that, but
I think you should. Well, I mean, what are you trying to do?
I have a potion of swiftness.
What does that do? Is that just move speed?
Yeah, you gain like what is it? Like a movement, like you gain like 10 feet extra.
Sure. I'll take it.
Yeah, it's your.
I think Killian
walking
really needs
speed.
help though.
I can't. I mean, it's useless on me.
All right, just give me that. But you should try and help Killian if you can.
Gotcha. Okay, so yeah, I won't give him the potion. I'm just gonna move. So I just moved 5 feet. I'm gonna move this way. Another 20 feet. So I'll be just down here now. And I'm gonna cast Grease.
Okay.
On centered around here. So
Okay.
it'll be that 10-foot radius.
You got it. Grease is cast. Like there's almost like this magical oil spill that like kind of peers up, almost like a geyser, and just spreads out over the floor in that area. Alrighty. So you cast Grease.
Wait, Josh shit. Oh, okay, Josh shit. There we go. There we go. And then everyone in it has to make a Dex save. Dex 15.
Okay.
Um.
Both fail, so they're prone now.
Yep.
Okay. So these two are prone. The ones in the.
And then I'm gonna cast Healing Ward on Killian, using my alchemical supplies as my focus, so I can get that alchemical savant. Let's see, and I'm gonna cast it at 2nd level.
Okay.
So 2d4 plus 4.
D4 plus 4. Okay.
Okay, both 4s. Let's go. So 8 plus 4 plus an additional 4, so 16.
Okay.
Okay. Is that all for you, Rubyx?
That is all for me.
Okay. The beast going to attack Killian.
Oof.
And actually misses with the first attack. First attack goes wide. You manage to like almost leap over it like a jumping rope. The second attack is a 22 to hit.
I mean, yeah, that hits.
I just tell you so that if you want, you can use your luck. That's why I say it to you
Yeah.
specifically. All right, so that takes he does 5 damage to you. And now, Jungrak, you're up.
All right. I'm going to run up and impose myself between Killian and that guy if I can.
Killian's not even there. I'm
Wait.
just kidding.
Wait.
I'm just kidding.
I want to like get in front of
Yeah,
Killian
you're
and
right.
force him behind me. If I can, I don't know if I can. I can't
he
occupy
down?
the same space as Killian, can I?
You can't occupy the same space as Killian, but as a action, you can try and move him out of the space, but you might provoke an attack against yourself.
As an action, how much did I move? That's 20. So if I move to here, that's 5, 10, 15, 20. Impose myself there in my action. I could action surge attack him. Yeah. I'll use my action to get Killian out of there.
Okay. So you pull Killian out of there, and he's going to attack you as like a reaction to
Mm-hmm.
doing this.
Wait, another reaction?
Yeah, he can't do that.
That's a good
No.
point.
There's just been so many 21s. I thought
Yeah,
we'd
but
gone
it
all the way
hasn't
back
ended
around.
yet.
21.
I haven't even gone yet, man.
Well,
I think the only one that doesn't have a reaction, doesn't use a reaction,
I
is the
mean,
bottom one.
but
The only
basically what
things
you'd be
that could
doing-
are the only thing that
you'd be
could would be
putting
the dogs, but he's not leaving their threshold. Item interaction. I'm going to hand Killian one of the potions I just bought.
Okay.
I'm going to action
I have
surge.
potions.
Okay, well then I'm not. Well, anyways, I'm going to action surge and I'm attacking this guy since I have advantage.
Okay.
Let's see if it pays off. Alright, I rolled a 20 and a 1.
Yo.
And the 20 was the white die. The clear one.
The cursed one?
Yeah, the cursed one, as you call
The
it.
duality.
Um,
Oh, you rolled a natural 20?
yes I did. Okay, first attack, I'm going to do Menacing Strike on this guy.
Okay.
He has to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. He has passed.
Okay. Alright. What do I do again? I max out and then I roll?
Yes.
Alright, so 8 plus 8. That's not an 8, that's a 3. 8 plus 3. Then Menacing Strike. Plus 6. 9 plus 8. 17. Orcish Fury damage die re-roll. Plus 6. What was that? 23. Plus 4. 27. That's attack number 1.
Okay. 27 is attack number 1.
Yes. Attack number 2. That is 13 plus 7 is 20. Does a 20 hit?
20 hits. 20 does hit, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna do another menacing strike on him.
Okay.
Alright, so that's 5 plus 4 plus 4, that's 13?
13. Okay.
13 damage. And, I'm going to raise my shield and, take a defensive stance now.
Okay. You got it. So Jungrak rushes up, pushes Killian behind him, slashes a few times at Rubyx. Holds his shield up.
How much damage did you do, dude?
I think it was 40 on the dot.
You should have done 21 for the memes. No,
This
just kidding.
guy is going to
I didn't
run
write
up
it down.
to Kunal and is going to attack him. I have my paper.
Yeah. Boom.
Okay. The first attack against you, he slashes wide and misses. Second attack. I don't think a 14 hits.
Nope.
Okay.
Sucker.
The 2 attacks against you miss. Now there is this
That's a
guy
first.
in face. Great.
There's just a dude. How rude.
Okay, so this creature is going to attack you, Jungrak.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, that didn't actually go in the box. That is going to be a hit.
Okay.
For the first attack, and do 8 bits of damage to you. And then it's going to attack you again.
Mm-hmm.
And that is going to be a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that's...
And it's going to do another 6 damage to you.
Okay. That's 2 ticks on my armor, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And what did you say the threshold was? Was it 5 or was it 3? I don't remember what you said. I genuinely don't.
It's a. I don't remember what they said. I'm trying to think. What's more?
It was either 5 or 3.
I guess we'll decide now. It gives you an additional 2d8. I guess it'd be 5, because if it's 2d8 of damage, 5 sounds about right.
Okay. Works for me. These guys don't hurt that bad anyways.
Alright, so how does Drees work again? He has to use half his movement to get up, but like, what happens now?
I think that's... It's
Is it
just
difficult terrain?
Yeah, it's just difficult terrain.
Okay, he's gonna move outside the difficult terrain. And he's gonna be right there. He's going to take out... He's going to take out a javelin. And he's going to toss it at you. The javelin just sticks right in front of you, Rubyx.
That!
Let's see. What movement do we got on these people?
Also, if anyone enters the grease, they have to make a dex save.
Gotcha.
Hey, it's like actual grease, right? Like it's not like matte, like
it's actual,
like normal grease.
It's like the grease I use for my arm. No, I'm just kidding.
That is going to move here and attack.
My oil, my freaking
It's mechanical oil.
yeah.
First attack is going to miss. The second attack is going to be a 24 to hit.
I'm gonna use luck.
You roll the same thing.
Of course.
You're going to take 7 points of damage. Alright. Boom, boom, Mason.
Okay.
Mason, you're up.
Ooh.
My turn.
She can
Great.
do something.
She's gonna do something. Quite frankly, all she's thinking about is we're severely outnumbered. I'm gonna look over at Rubyx. How are like everybody else looking currently?
Nobody's looking too terrible right now.
I am.
Give Killian, it looks awful.
Killian looks bad, but I mean, like, you know.
Everybody else, I think, is doing okay.
If you had to put a number to it, Mason, I'm at like a 5 out of 46.
No.
But like you should
Okay,
like you I don't like you should just hit things. Like do what you're good at.
The sword I gave you does a little bit of extra damage, but you'd be up close if you're gonna do that.
Yeah, but you can run back, right? Like that's the whole thing.
If she hits.
How did you
If I
lose
hit-
all the health I gave you, my guy?
It's called crazy high rolls.
Sweaty.
Sweaty.
He's getting the Garrett special right now.
No, the difference is
so
Garrett makes it to the end of the round. Oh.
Okay.
And I shall attempt to hit.
Okay, go ahead and roll the hit.
Cool.
This is a 17 hit.
17 hits.
Oh, lit. How much was the extra for the one that Freyla gave me?
An extra D4 of ice damage as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
And don't forget your...
And I don't know what the base is for a normal sword. No, you rolled a 4.
Also, if the combat is still going at like 11:30, we're calling it for tonight.
Okay.
That's 19 damage.
19 damage. Alright, Missy. That is the red one. 19 damage. Alright.
I think Ben said a god swoops down and smites everyone. The end.
The illusion comes out of the woods.
I didn't hear
I'm gonna
no bro.
disengage and dash back over here.
Okay. Good bit of damage.
Yep.
Now this guy going to stand here and he's gonna throw a javelin at Mason.
Wonderful.
These guys like throwing stuff, huh?
Does a
I too like throwing
does a
stuff.
17 hit?
Yep.
Alrighty. Let me double check. Pretty sure it's a D6 damage. Yes, it's D6. You take 8 damage.
Cool.
And I guess he's gonna throw another one at you. This
Also
one goes
cool.
wide and just lands on the ground near you. This one is going to use half his movement to get back up, and he's going to position himself here. And he's going to throw his javelins at Rubyx.
Ah!
16? Does a 16 hit you, Rubyx?
Yeah. Yeah, 16 hits.
You also take 8 damage, twinning. But 14 does not hit you, does it?
No.
Okay, so first one flashes through your side, second one lands like near your
Oh, I'm sorry. My armor class is 17. Oh my
both
gosh.
of them don't hit you.
I never look at my armor class.
So you're both miss. Okay.
He
That
has a Atreus skill. He always got hit.
You're right. I'm not Atreus anymore. Let's freaking go.
I don't want to see it anymore.
I can't get hit. Dies immediately next turn.
Wait, no, wait a minute.
I'm invincible.
Okay, so
What the
in
fuck is this
unfortunate
brigade?
reality- Let's see. Oh wait, it do be having reach though.
Are you kidding me?
The creature is going to attack you from there.
Who?
Yo, Ben's literally fighting us with 3 Tauroses.
So the whip is gonna lash out at you. I'm pretty sure a 24 hits.
I don't think so.
You're gonna take 10 damage from the first attack, and it's going to attack you again. This time it is a 16 hit. Does that hit?
Yep.
Okay. And you're going to take 9 more damage.
Oh boy. How come these range attacks do so much damage?
Alright. Killian.
So, okay. Flurry of blows.
You
I'm gonna hit the pink one with my first weapon attack.
Alright. Something that I'm not going to hold against you is I forgot about this ability. This is a displacer beast, which has the ability displacement, so it imposes disadvantage on your attack roll.
Okay, so disadvantage.
Yep.
So it can distort itself. Great.
Just like passively?
Oh yeah.
Does a 14 hit?
14 does hit.
Okay.
Displace my
So
butt.
you guys
The
see
what?
the creature's body is like almost like phasing in and out of spots, and then Killian hits it, and the ability stops for a moment.
Full damage, 11 damage.
11 damage. Okay, this is pink. 11 damage. Okay. So, to give you more details, Victor, it is active until it is disrupted for the turn.
Okay.
So since it's been hit, it won't come back until it's its turn. It's its turn again.
Yep.
Okay. So next, I'm going to run over here.
Okay.
How much movement is that? Okay. So I'm gonna use 20 feet of movement to get here. And I'm going to do my weapon. So like my remaining flurry of blow and my 2 weapon attacks. So I'm going to do the weapon attack on the beast.
Okay.
So disadvantage. It's another 14.
14 hits. I just knocked something off my desk. Don't know what it was.
It does. Ooh, full damage. 11.
11 damage. You got it.
And then my 2 weapon attacks. No. My. What did I just use?
You used a
Flurry
Did
weapon
I?
of
attack.
Oh, okay. Well, it's not a weapon attack. It's a. I rolled a d6, so it was an unarmed strike.
Okay.
I don't know if that affects how much damage it takes, but I'm letting you know I rolled a d6.
Yeah,
So it's my fifth.
You told me the damage, so if you roll a d6, I mean, it's really just...
Okay. And then my two weapon attacks are gonna go on a green and blue.
Okay.
Ooh, they're both 16s, so 24s.
Both hit.
And then I'm gonna apply stunning strike to all 3.
Okay.
DC 15, con.
Okay.
I'll tell you damage right now.
The
Boost.
beast passes. Yeah.
Oh.
One doesn't pass. Pass. Okay, so blue is stunned, but green and yellow are not. Alright. Is that your turn?
Blue.
I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to get away, but that is my turn.
Okay.
Oh wait, also, blue took, what's my plus? Is it plus 5? Yes, plus 5. Blue took 13 damage, green took 12.
So if he's stunned, does that mean he gets no reaction?
Yeah, and you get advantage on attacks on the stunned one.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
But you need to back up.
Kunal, you're up.
Yeah, how are we moving, Jose?
Out of there. Wait, I used 20 and I had 50. So,
Just be careful because the dog has reach and it can hit you when you walk away.
well, I gotta get out of there. And I
Nadia
have,
is disengage or whatever.
Yeah, Jose's fine, but Kunal.
Yeah. Just
mean-
move so I can do something.
I'm not there. I'm gonna hide behind, Mason.
Okay.
Alright. You're up.
Okay, I'm gonna go my full 35 feet this way. At least I think that was 35.
Just literally
Yep.
reading.
And I'm gonna shoot the stunned one with a flame arrow and another thorn. So that is with advantage. Where's my die? That is a 22 and another 22.
Okay. So,
That is a.
Did you-
So everyone here has to make another dex save.
He
These
automatically fails dex saves.
three. Oh, perfect. So the others you have to do it.
so did you disengage when you ran away?
Yeah, I did a
He's
flurry of
stunned.
blows.
No, not you.
Isn't he
twice
stunned?
based. Remember, it has reach.
Oh no, he can hit me then. Whatever.
Okay. It's just one hit. If it lands, it is an 18 hit.
Yep.
Ah.
You take 12 damage
Jesus.
as it roll max damage.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay.
I just have a list of numbers and I read them off in order. I'm just kidding. Before every
Okay,
session, I make a random number generator and I just read off the numbers.
So this dude takes 14 piercing damage. Oh, and then whatever fire arrow was. So 14 piercing damage, 4 fire damage. And then everyone takes 10 more piercing damage if they failed. If they passed, it's 5.
Okay, so green fails. It was how much?
10 total.
Okay, just give me a second to do math in my head 'cause I'm terrible at it. It was 10 damage?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. And yellow. That. Green. That. Okay. Is that your turn?
So which ones passed or failed?
This one, the only one that passed was the beast.
Okay, so there is. Oh yeah, well, automatically failed.
Yeah.
That's 96 total. Now it's one of my attacks. I'm gonna shoot that beast now.
Okay.
With a poison arrow, I guess.
Okay.
26 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, so that is another D8. And how does poison work?
Well, in this case, I'm just doing it as damage, so I guess another.
Okay, so he takes
Unless you specifically-
14,
We'll talk about it.
14 piercing damage and 4 poison damage.
Okay, 14 piercing and 4 poison. Okay.
And then Dandy's gonna fly to me and hit me with a pollen die.
Got it.
Okay, so 2d8. Where are my d8s? Oh, there it is. 6 and a 7, so 13 health. Oh, thank God.
Alright. So. That your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Matthias is going to go and attack Jungrak. Okay. Going to be a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. 10 damage.
Is that with the +2?
It is not, and it's +3. So thank you. That's 13 damage.
Wild.
And he's going to use his second attack on you.
Mm-hmm.
to hit.
It's well, yeah, meets beats.
It's going to be 20 damage. As he's
Good
using
God.
a feat unknown to you, but he's using a feat that you could look up
Oh.
if you wanted.
Yeah, feat unknown to me. Is it one that adds a plus 10 to damage?
Maybe.
For a -5 to the attack roll.
Yeah.
Huh.
Never seen it in my life.
Hmm. Huh.
Alright. Freyla is your turn.
Alright.
Alright, okay, can I, like... It wouldn't cost an action to just get a closer look at the, barbarian guy, right?
No. What are you trying to see?
What's he looking like? In terms of, like, what he's wearing? Did he perhaps have, like, a totem on him? Charm?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Does he have a totem? Does it look? What was Mace? What was Lucian? Was a bear? A raven?
I thought you were eagle.
You said a perception.
Yeah.
Because couldn't Lucian fly?
19.
What was it?
Yeah.
19.
19. You see that on his hands he's wearing multiple, like, decorative rings. And on each hand he has the symbol of a bear carved into each of them.
Okay, so I'm gonna shoot the pink, beast thing over here.
I'm sure that means something to you guys.
It's not phasing in and out of reality, right?
Yeah, that one's not phasing him out of reality.
Okay.
I think we're gonna go to Mason's turn and then we're gonna stop the thing.
Alright, that's a 25 to hit.
Everyone gets 2 turns, basically. 25? Yeah.
Ah,
Bruh.
That's 12 piercing, 5 frost, and
Okay.
oh wait, I rolled a 6 for hex, but I don't have hex on him. It's on the
Okay,
guy.
okay.
Disregard that last one. It's just the frost.
Okay. If frost arrow hits into it, the frost damage just bursts off of it, and you've got another attack, right?
Yeah. How's it looking?
It's looking decently hurt, for sure.
Was that 17 damage on the main guy or the beast?
The beast.
The one that I just did?
Yeah.
The beast, yeah. I rolled a 20. Non-natural 20.
Natural. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, that hits. Get a piece of paper to mark this down.
9 piercing, 5 frost.
How much? Sorry again.
9 piercing, 5 frost.
5 frost. Okay, you got it. Another arrow. It now has 2 chunks of ice blasting off of it. Is that your turn?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay. Rubyx.
okay.
Rubyx to move back, and I'll like over here.
On it. So, the guys that were prone in the grease, were they covered in grease?
I mean, they got some on their back when they fell.
Interesting.
Very interesting. I'll move back.
Okay.
Dude. Yeah, that's no. And then from there, yeah, that's about right. That's about right.
Yes, yes.
I'm gonna cast grease again.
Okay. Were you casting it?
God.
So sinister for like a first level spell.
You understand how much grease I have, right?
This guy
He's
goes.
a
I have-
greasy boy.
This
Rubyx
guy
is
goes
greasy,
for
bro.
the red guy. The pink guy does not.
But soon he will. If he ends his turn in there.
Rubyx is a greasy boy.
Ho 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 ho.
Gets traded a minefield.
Exactly.
Or he's playing Teemo.
God.
I literally forgot what I was trying to do.
The guy
Oh
we're fighting-
yeah!
The guy we're fighting is literally Udyr in a suit.
I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray. Except I can't, because grease was my action.
Oh, I thought you were gonna shoot.
Next time.
I thought you were gonna shoot fire at the people that already had grease on them.
Yeah, me too.
Yes, I was gonna do that. And then I was gonna light the actual grease on fire. Sadness. I'm just gonna cast Healing Word on Jungrak
Okay.
at
Okay.
second level.
Alrighty. That is going to be your turn.
Okay, not bad. That is 14 points back.
Nice.
Yes.
It's like half the
Yeah.
damage he dealt to me.
No, I tried.
So
No,
it
it's
is now
alright.
this creature's turn. It is going to use its movement to get right here.
No.
Oh,
That's
great.
Bro, you're cringe.
Ah.
That is going to hit.
How many times have I been hit now? 4?
Man, they both survived their deck saves. I hate it.
Wait. Is this
No,
5?
only the pink one did.
Is
it might
this
be.
the 5th time I've been hit? Yeah, I think it is.
I think
Alright.
it's time to just fireball. Goodbye, Jungrak.
So your shield like glows and like ice particles like go off of it and like cover themselves on your sword. Alright.
Nice.
10 damage from the first attack,
Uh-huh.
and from the second attack, you take 5.
Outstanding.
Alright, Jungrak.
Oh. How is Matthias looking? Is he still looking cheeky, or does he look like he's actually in
Still
pain?
looking cheeky.
Okay, I didn't think so.
You have like a charging move where you can just like bash through the purple guy.
Can you do that thing Goofy does where he like slides on his shield?
Wait.
Yeah, slide on the grease. Slide on the grease.
Alright, I have an idea.
What's your idea?
First things first, I'm going to use Second Wind. Let me roll that real quick. Outstanding. 9 plus 5. That's 14. Alright. So, you gave him... Victor, you put disadvantage on him with strength checks, right?
Its turn by moving over here. Sorry.
Yeah, the what do you call it?
Alright.
Barbarian guy has dex.
I want to
Strength.
I want to charge into this guy and attempt to push him away from all of these people.
Push who away?
Like push the big guy just backwards as far as I can push him.
Okay.
He has
Go ahead.
disadvantage.
Make a strength check.
He has disadvantage if it's an opposed check. Alright, just don't roll like shit. Alright, that's pretty good.
Okay.
22 total.
22 total. Okay, you can push him half your movement.
Alright.
So 5, 10,
I'm assuming
15.
that's gonna cost me my action.
Yes. That is going to cost you your action to do that.
Okay. I healed. I'm isolated.
Pivot.
Is there anything else I can do? No, I think I'm done. That's my turn.
Alrighty. This guy is stunned.
Move here.
Move? Okay, fine. I'll move. I'll move here because that's the rest of my movement.
Okay. This thing is going to, yeah, it's going to move here and attack Mason. I don't think that hits you, Mason. So the first attack misses you, but the second attack does not.
Okay.
So you're going to take 10 damage.
Okay.
And then this guy
Oh god.
is going to move up here and attack Mason.
Cool.
With a javelin. No.
Is going to hit Mason for 12 damage.
What kind of movement speed do these people have?
And he's going to attack you again. Unfortunately, he hits. And he's going to do 11 damage.
I'm down.
Come on.
Uncanny dodge it.
Oh.
You could have uncanny
right,
dodged
that's
one of
okay.
them. Yeah. We can say you did the 12 because that was the highest damage.
I mean, okay.
So, take 6 away from the damage that was taken to you. Are you still up?
No.
Alright. Well,
Wait, what if she uncanny dodged the final attack? You'd still be down?
Yeah. I was at
Sorry.
one point for the first one, so.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, how many times have you gotten hit?
She got hit with 2 javelins, I think.
Yo, low HP squad.
alright, so this guy is going to use half his movement to get up, and he's going to get right. So that was 10. Okay, so he'll be right here. I guess he's going to throw his javelin at Mr. Battle.
Oh,
And
these
that is going to be an
javelins.
18.
Did these stack?
These do not stack.
Damn it. That's not as good.
So you're going to take 8 damage.
Uh-huh.
He's going to throw another javelin at you, which does hit. And then you're going to take another 8 damage.
Uh-huh.
How much health are you at?
6.
Oh
God.
no!
And now I officially feel bad for having Rachel here because she's just stabilized. And that is where we're going to stop tonight.
Wait, she's stabilized?
Yeah, because she has the pendant.
Oh shit!
The very app of
She's stabilized, but she's still unconscious, right?
Yeah, she's knocked out, but she's not dying.
No, isn't she just up?
No, she's not up.
She's just
She
not
just
down.
doesn't
She
roll
doesn't
that
have to make
saving
death rolls.
So would she get her turn?
No.
No.
She just doesn't have
Okay,
to roll.
hold on. I'm
She's out until
confused.
She
someone
just doesn't have
kills
to
her or
make
wakes
death
her up.
saves.
You know how if you fail 3 saves, you're dead forever?
If you
Yeah.
pass all 3 of them, you're unconscious for a set.
Yeah, so
for
she
a
passed
roll.
all
You have to
3.
roll for hours.
So
So
essentially,
she either has to be healed or woken up.
So what that thing did is that she doesn't have to make those saves.
Yeah,
Yes.
she doesn't potentially get a natural 1 and then die.
I see.
She never
That
has to
thing's a
take
little
that
pricey
gamble.
then. Yo, I've got 1 key point, 5 health, and a downed mason. It's gonna be a great Sunday.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna tell you right now. Unless that guy misses me, I'm dying.
Oh yeah.
This is
This
not
the
looking good.
Nuzlocke?
I think we bit off more than we can chew.
Yeah. I gotta
Oh, yeah.
It's
go.
okay.
Not before.
Alright, bye Rachel.
Bye.
Good night.
I have a question for everyone.
Yeah, what's up?
No.
First of all, I hate it here. I want that to be clear. Second of all, I want to know what your plan is for when we visit. As in, like, so you know how last time we came in Friday, Ben went and did stuff with Rachel, then we all hung out Saturday.
Oh wait, hold on. I gotta end the stream.
Oh.